Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Pawn Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho. Dímelo, mi gente, que lo que? Ladies and gentlemen, Friday, New York City, little storm out here. I don't know how is it in the West Coast. I don't know how is it in the Mid. I don't know how it is in your country. I don't know how is it in the South. But right here, right now, we're about to talk about boxing. Boxing. And I'm going to send the link. The link is going to be in the membership. Everybody want to chop it up with your boy. Anybody want to debate? Anybody want to have a dialogue? Anybody want to just talk about shit? You already know, man. The link is going to be open. Panel going to be open. What's good, y'all? Foster for beers. You already know, man. Shout out, man. Smash the like button. You already know, man. This is Punch on Boxing. The high octane. The best delivery in the YTBC. XA Forms in the building. What's good, Van? Hip Hop Vibes. What's good, brother? Dawn and the Urge. What's good? Arturo, dímelo, mi hermano. What's good? Rap Star Boxing Knowledge in the building. Everybody subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Flash, the Urge. Let's go. I don't know who's out there live, but shout out to all the boxing content creators that are over there spitting unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man. What I was gonna say, you got people going at it on social media today. You got Ryan Garcia that haven't fought Luke Campbell going at it with George Kambosos. George Kambosos saying he's the emperor. George Kambosos is feeling himself. Man, George Kambosos is really feeling himself, man, with that win with T from Lopez. It's October. What was it, October 27th, October 17th? George Kambosos is feeling himself. George Kambosos, the undisputed lightweight, is feeling himself. You're not undisputed. Shut the fuck up. He's undisputed. Hey, yeah. So now Kambosos and Ryan on Duck and Haney. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, if I look, like I said before, Devin Haney, go. You a DHP, you a promoter. Go out there in Australia and lock it down. Lock the fight down. But also, I'm gonna say this. George Kambosos. He tweeted a day. He says that I'm an emperor. I'm more than a king. George Kambosos says I'm an emperor. I'm more than a king. If you a king, my brother, then what about you? What about you pull that fight, that sight feet? What about you? You an emperor. You more than a king. You know what I'm saying? What can a Devin Haney offer you? You a king. You an emperor. So how about you offer something to the people? How about you offer something to your kingdom or whatever you want to call it, George Kambosos? How about you offer something? Because we have not seen no Peter Khan. We have not seen no Lou DiBella. No, we haven't seen you put out a deal for anybody. I mean, everybody got to take responsibility and accountability, y'all. Somebody got to take accountability, and sometimes somebody got to take some responsibility. Now they say that Devin Haney, DHP, has putting out an offer for George Kambosos. But at the end of the day, this is how I do it. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, DHP has spoiled us. They have spoiled us. Because I know, and you know, when they're giving somebody a deal, they will expose that. That's what we know. Ladies and gentlemen, we already saw that Gary Russell Jr. lost to Mark Magsayo. You remember what Devin Haney was dealing with Gary Russell Jr.? They put out an offer. Oh, yo, Shawty is capping. That's what Gary Russell Jr. was saying. Shawty is capping. You know what DSP said? Hey, yo, we offer you $1.5 million, and we got the turn. What you talking about? Boom. Now, we got Kambosos saying one thing. We got the Haney saying another. Nah, hey, we don't know who to believe. We don't know who to believe. We're just the boxing fans looking from our side in. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the mother effing like button. Y'all already know, man. Foster forbid. Hey, yo, Kambosos. Kambosos, I'm drinking what you may be drinking. You feel me? Yo, no, borracho. Thanks for the wrench, my brother. Yo, no. Egg shape. Jason. Dímelo, mi hermano. El Macaro Beats. What's good, man? If you want to get some beats, man, go to my boy, El Mucaro. Go get your beats. If you rhyme, if you sing R&B, if you sing country, if you sing rock and roll, you already know, man. He'll mix it up for you. You know what I'm saying? He's creative like that. So he'll do what it do. He'll do what it do. Let's go. Your boy, it's Friday. At least I used to drink Foster. You know what? I'm not even a beer drinker for real. I like Golden Drac. That's my favorite beer. Golden Drac. The best. Golden Drac 9000. The best. That's my favorite beer. Golden Drac. But since they don't sell it nowhere, you know what I'm saying? The hardware store and the beer hardware store is closed. You know, I got Foster. I like Foster, you know. Gets me where I need to be. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already heard about Dillian White and Tyson Fury. It looks like Eddie Hearn can't lock down a big fight. It looked like Eddie Hearn, my brother from across the pond, one of the guys that I've given a lot of credit as a promoter, but right now Eddie Hearn look like he got a lot of lip. Eddie Hearn ain't locking down the good fights, man. Eddie Hearn ain't locking down the big fights. He's not locking it down. He ain't locking it down. I temporarily lost my vision after 2 Fosters and a blunt. Good looking out, dog. You the best. Why go lose though? Fury got it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me shout out to the people. What's good, Texas, Toledo? What's good? Let me shout out to the people, man. Yo, Egg, what's good, my brother? What's good? Van at the building, what's good? Hip Hop Vibes, what's good? Don, Mag, what's good? The Urge. What you got the Urge for? Rap Star Boxing Knowledge in the building. Everybody subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Hey, yo, and anybody out there that's doing their thing, doing business, man, tell the people where to find y'all too. Social media, Instagram, Twitter. Yo, tell the people where to find y'all, man. We about growing out here, man. We're about growing. The best thing that happened this year. The best thing that happened to your boy Punch Drunk this year is that we eliminated the snakes. The snakes cut the grass and we eliminated the snakes. It's like a rebirth out here in the YTBC for your boy, Mr. Moonshine. The snakes is out. They exposed themselves. The snakes is out. I'm good with that. You know why? Because I know myself, I'm a good-hearted person. You feel me? I'm all about the growth. I'm all about growing. I'm all about meeting, minds out there. You know, I look at it like brothers. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like we family. We grow. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of motherfuckers, they don't know how to grow. They're a bunch of bums. You know what I'm saying? So I got to keep them where they at. You feel me? Sometimes you take people with you. Sometimes you got to leave them in the block. You understand what I'm trying to say? Sometimes you just got to leave it in the block. I see you when I see you. You know? Epicsy Magic in the mother effing building. Kambosos a grown ass man. Kids do beefs. Grown man negotiate. Facts. Isn't funny. Said the LWBC hates Kambosos. He has only had one fight that was great. Win versus a non-black fighter, and the LWBC hates him. Shut. I'm not even gonna cast it like that. I don't even look at groups. No, I don't even look at groups. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with somebody, name the name. Name the name. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody doing their thing, man. Shout out to all the supporters, the followers, the haters. Shout out to everybody, man. Foster for beers. You damn right it is. You damn right it is, Joker. You damn right. Damn with that Foster. You already know, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Friday night. Mel the Maker in the building. What's good, man? Magic was good. Magic was good. The Michelangelo of the YTBC. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, man, there's a lot of good fight that's been announced. There's a lot of drama. And also there's some hiccups too. Because we thought that Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez going to be performing in April 30th. And Shakur Stevenson just stated that he ain't received no contract. The Oscar Valdez hasn't signed anything. So you know what? We got to sit back and be like, what the hell is going on? What the hell's going on, Bobby? What the hell's going on, Bobby Arim? What was it? You was pressured to make this fight? Huh? You saw that Bud Crawford was about to was suing your ass, and Bob Arum was like, "Oh shit, fuck it, let me call Shakur Stevenson, get this Oscar Valdez fight because they trying to get me with this racist bullshit. Yeah, shit is not fair. I mean, I've worked with the best of them, Punch. I've worked with the best of them. I worked with Muhammad Ali. I worked with Larry Holmes and Hagler and Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard. I've worked, with the best of them, and I don't understand. So I got to make this fight happen with Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez. You see the shirt? Y'all remember Thurman versus Garcia? It was free TV, CBS, but now Thurman is fighting on pay-per-view. I'm still paying. Why I'm still paying? Why I'm still paying? Because the people supported the channel for me to buy the pay-per-view, for me to give the live commentary for the people. Right? Am I right, my friends? Right? Shout out to the people, man. Shout out to the members. Shout out. This is the reason why I'm buying the pay-per-view, because people donated to the channel, contributed to to Punch Drunk Boxing, and then I have to pay for the pay-per-view to do the live commentary for the supporters. Am I right, my friends? Am I right? Thurman was nice. Hey, yo, Thurman looking ripped, bro. Yo, Thurman looking, I'm telling you, I've been following Thurman since the amateurs. I ain't never seen him in rip like this. I never seen Keith Thurman rip like this. Joker said Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor is the next big fight at MSG. Nah, it's just not the only big fight at MSG. It's one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing. It's probably the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, let alone. I didn't even want to hear that this is the biggest fight in women history. It's one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing. 2 decorated champions. You got Amanda Serrano, 7th division world champion. Y'all already know, man. One of the most decorated champions that ever lived. Amanda Serrano, one of the most decorated champions that ever lived. The Manny Pacquiao women boxing. The pound for pound knockout queen of the sport of boxing. New York City, Brooklyn, Boricua, Carolina. Let's go. Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano was the A side, baby. They bringing over here in New York City, MSG, Madison Square Garden, the Mecca, baby. Katie Taylor, she's also good. Undisputed at lightweight. She's fast. She's quick. She know how to control the points. But you know, Amanda Serrano, man, she ain't getting weaker. She's just getting stronger. She getting faster. Her pressure is serious. And you know what, Katie Taylor? I seen some slippage. I see some defensive slippages. I just see it. You know, there's a lot of fights in the sport of boxing, baby. Huh? No need to donate trying to negotiate a deal when now all y'all, a rematch in Japan or out here. And if you don't get that fight, like he said yesterday, no need to donate versus Juan Francisco Estrada is always in and is also in play. Let's go. Woo! Barbosa, Teofimo Lopez, May, 140 debut. Teofimo Lopez trying to regain the takeover. Teofimo Lopez might be working with Eddie Reynoso and the Pops. Oh, what a good collab. Y'all already know Canelo Alvarez got him on speed dial. Y tú estás ready. Teofimo. ¿A dónde que tú estás ahora? En Honduras. Ok, cuando tú vienes de Honduras, tú vienes para San Diego. Vamos a trabajar. Let's go. We said Captain Chaos. Drew is Cap King. He was never a cop. I sent you the receipt. Oh man, good looking now, Captain Chaos. You know what? When the time comes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, good looking now. I see it. I saw it. We're gonna give that time. We're gonna push that to the side. You know, I got haters, I got supporters. It is what it is. Keep my name in their mouth. It is what it is. Hey, yo, NC to NYC for those flights. Gotta see if I can get the pics of the fighters, buy tons of sneakers while there. Yeah, man, you gotta come through, bro. Weird TV in the building. And it's not, like I said, it's not a porno site. It's not midgets. It's not, all right? It's not midgets doing the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. It's not that, all right? Weird TV is a serious man, a man of God. It's not a porno site with midgets doing the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be all right. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing, I'm doing homework on all you bitches. Yeah, man. I'm just, I take my, we take our time, bro. We take our time with the haters. We let the haters think they having fun. You know what I'm saying? We let the haters think they having fun. You know what I'm saying? We let the haters think they having fun. Don't worry about a thing. Woo! 'Cause every little thing is gonna be all right. You got my address, I got yours. Don't worry about a thing. You got my government, I got yours. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be all right. Yeah. Yeah. When the time is right, the time is right. Hey, yo. Magic said, I think you started a YTBC trend punch, having fighters come on and speaking their piece. You and Rap Star have a niche. God bless the queen. God bless the queen. God bless UK, London, bruv. Good looking out, Magic. Yeah, man. You know why? Yo, you know why, Magic? Because we could break down boxing. We could hold boxers accountable. We could, but in the end of the day, We still respectfully. In the end of the day, the boxers understand. Yo, trust me, yo. There's be boxers that be like, hey, yo, I heard what you said, Punch. That shit was crazy. But I respect you, though. I heard that shit. I heard that numerous of times, bro. Because you know what? They see, yo, imagine they see that it's genuine. I care about fighters. I fight for fighters. There's even people that be like, hey, yo, why you going against the fans? Yo, why you fighting for the fighters? Because they the fucking fighters. That's why. We just the fans. You know? I didn't create the channel just for the fan. I created the channel for a new platform to show how special these modern day gladiators are. You know? I think people should watch those to fight over again. Good looking out, Magic. Punch. Monty B sold a Canelo for Triple G fight yesterday, and there's a second fight today a while ago. Me and Monty got Canelo winning both fights. Many other. Which one? The Triple G fight? I got Canelo Alvarez whooping Triple G's ass. I got Canelo Alvarez never losing again. Oscar, I got Canelo Alvarez never losing again. Like Chris Jericho used to say. Again. I think I would never see Canelo Alvarez lose again. That's how special he is. I know there's some haters out there. Yeah, he's special. Yeah, he's special. I never see Canelo. I don't think Canelo Alvarez is going to lose again. He's just too hungry. He's hungrier. He's more seasoned. He has the best experience. He has the best resume. And he's younger. He's younger than Charlo. He's younger than Beterbiev. He's younger than Andrade. Like, yo, we ain't even talking about, like, people even forget that Canelo Alvarez is still, it's just 31 years old, bro. People forget about that. Canelo Alvarez, a.k.a. King Nelo, a.k.a. Cash Kelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. The 4th Division World Champion, the Walking Hall of Fame, the power number 1, Libra por Libra number uno. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know the newly undisputed in the super middleweight division, Canelo Alvarez, the king of the motherfucking sport. The king, I say. I don't give a damn if y'all hate. You must be crazy. Hating on Canelo Alvarez like hating on Michael Jordan right now. Hating on Canelo Alvarez like is hating on Jeff Gordon. Hating Canelo Alvarez is like hating on Barry Bonds. Man, let me switch that up. Derek Jeter. Brian in the building. What's good, man? In the building. Hey, man, put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame, man. That's some crazy shit, bro. That's some crazy shit, man. Captain Chaos said Drew was a meter maid putting boots on the cars. Oh, man. Somebody's exposing somebody out here, man. Really? Really? I mean, that's that man's business, you know? Good looking now, Captain Chaos. He's creating chaos over here in the YTBC. You better watch it, Captain Chaos out here. Captain Chaos is Captain Chaos going to dial in on people. Man, shit. Yeah, they were trying to dial in on me. Yeah. People trying to dial in on me, huh? Dímelo, mi hermano. Mel the Maker. Punch Wrong versus Bill. Rapstar versus Teofimo Lopez Sr. Pay-per-view. Let's make it happen. Yo, come on. Yo, let's be real. Let's be real. Mel the Maker, right? And people in the chat. Did I have the best body of 2021? Yes or no? I'm not even trying to pop my collar. Did I have the best body of 2021? Did I? Y'all gonna get who gets the body award? In the YTBC. Shout out to everybody in the YTBC, man. All the boxing content creators. I don't give a damn if you respect me or not. Do your thing. Who had the best body? I'm talking about body. The bait. Bodied them. Bodied. Who had the best body in the YTBC 2021? Who gets the award? Oscar said punch run versus southpaw. I got 200 on punch run. I don't know that guy. There's people out there coming to the channel saying his southpaw, that guy. I don't know that guy. Who that guy? Magic said punch. Nah, that card is trash. The best pay-per-view is Bill versus Teofimo Lopez Sr. main event. Punch versus Akaka TV co-main. Damn, you ain't even. Hey, yo, Egg, you ain't even gonna give me the main? You ain't even gonna give me the main? Who had the best body of any channel? I'm not even just not because y'all here right now in Punch Run Boxing. Who had the best body? I'm not talking about body. I'm talking about the dude that caught a body. I'm talking about the cook. I'm talking about the chef. I'm talking about who had the major body, the best body, that body somebody. Put them on a coffin. Put them on a body bag. Dig them up. Lock them up. Throw away the key. What's good, the Racing Angel? What's good? I think I had the best body. I think so. I know. I don't know. I think I'm going to pop my collar on this one. Look, I'm a very humble cat because I even did the pound for pound YouTube boxing content creators. I ain't even put my top 10. Matter of fact, let's do it right now, man. It's Friday. Hey, yo, everybody in the chat, if you can and if you want, name your top 10 pound for pound YouTube boxing content creator right now. Right now. Right now. Put on the chat. Your pound for pound YouTube boxing content creator. I'm going to give y'all time too. I ain't even going to rush y'all. Your pound, put on the chat so everybody will see it. Your pound for pound top 10 YouTube boxing content creators. And don't put your feeling aside. If y'all don't like it, but if y'all, you know what I'm saying, the work, and we're going to have criterias. The work, interviews, delivery, content, consistency. So videos, let's matter of fact, let's do the criteria right now. The pound for pound YouTube boxing content creators. This is the criteria. Videos, meaning content, consistency, right? Live streams. What else? We got consistency, delivery. We got delivery. We got live streams, interviews, exclusives. Let's go. Top 10 YouTube boxing content creators. You know what? This is going to help them out, though. You know why? This is going to help out the people. You know why? Because if there's any boxing content creators right now that's looking on right now, they're going to watch our list. I did my list last year, and probably tomorrow I'm going to do my list. I don't got it ready right now, but I'm going to do a new pound for pound YouTube boxing content creator list. That's just mine. My opinion. You know what I'm saying? My top 10. I did it once before, and I'm going to do it again. I am Gay Will said, my brother Drew got your info, Mr. Eddie. Yup, Eddie Gomez, my brother. Y'all got my info. Now do something about it. I'm waiting, my brother. Do something about it, cowards. Do something about it. It's a small world, motherfucker. It's a small world. Don't worry, I got info too. When the time is right, everything is gonna be all right. Don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be all right. Motherfucker, you ain't nothing but a fucking troll, bro. You ain't nothing but a midget and a troll. Yo, you talking about the LD? Ain't nobody talking about nobody. You'll be going and calling people. You know that Punch Drunk. You know that Punch Drunk is you gotta stop this guy. You know what it is? I will Gay Will. You know what it is? Y'all threatened by me. Y'all threatened by the one man army. About us. When you stuck on 2000, you stuck on 2020, motherfucker. You got no channel, you got nothing. You need me, motherfucker. I'm your best view. I am your best view. I am Gay Will. I am your best view. If I were you, I suggest you go do a live and speak about me for 5 hours, you low life motherfucker. You a low life, bro. You ugly. You a roach. Ugliest motherfucker in the YTBC. Midget titty motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Look at you. 12 in the morning, man. But go, man. You supposed to be with wifey right now. How the hell you gonna be on the chat with and you be hating on me? Yo, your family must be like, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out the computer. Why? You don't like him. You always talk shit about him. No. Dandruff, man. Go get shit and shampoo yourself, bro. G fucking boxing in the building. Hey, yo, bring all your trolls over here, motherfucker. Bring all of them. Take them one by one. And y'all got my info, motherfucker. I ain't gonna do shit. Bunch of pussies. Fuck out of here. I'm pussies, man. All of y'all. Each and every one of y'all got my info. The whole YTBC got my info. I haven't seen none of y'all on my doorstep. None of y'all. I walk around New York City by my damn self. Where y'all at? Go ahead. Text. Punches live. Go. I got mind controls over you. I am Gay Will. You midget, ugly motherfucker. You the ugliest motherfucker out here. Don't let the ladies in your family see me. They're going to be like, who's that? Don't invite me to no barbecue, motherfucker. They're going to be like, who's that? Who is that caramel-skinned brother? Who you bringing to the barbecue? Who's that? Misery loves company. Don't fall in Punch with that. You're smarter than that. You're smarter than that, Punch. Speak your life in boxing. I got you a real American fan. But, sometimes it's Friday. We like to entertain these folks. You know what I'm saying? They coming over here to my casa, to my house. They want to come to my casa, my house. So I'm giving the hospitality. I'm giving you the hospitality. What happened? You riding too slow? Where you at? Where you going? Don't stay here, bro. Stay here, man. Where you going? Don't go nowhere. He said, this guy got your own. Man, yo, this is how, rap star, put it this way. This is how this motherfucker is a snitch. He just snitched on his own boy. He just snitched on his own boy. These dudes are some house nerds, bro. They some nerds, bro. How you snitch on your own boy? How you, my man, bro, how you snitch on your own boy? You came over here and be like, hey, my brother Drew Titan knows your personal info. Oh, so he was the guy that gave the personal info. It was him. You just snitched on your boy. You was a certified snitch. You was a certified snitch, bro. How you gonna come here and say, it was him that gave the personal info? Now I know who gave my personal info. Oh, I got it now. I got the meter, man. I got it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, though. Now I know. He said he seen me in Brooklyn and you ignored him. I don't remember the last time I went to Brooklyn, bro. Oh, man. Damn, y'all even lie to yourselves too? Y'all even lie to yourselves? Shit. Wow. How old are you? How old are you though? I know you in your late 40s, mid 40s. Troll kind of alert. Don't cop now on the 2. I don't know what y'all talking about. Hey, yo, if they did, put it on camera. Show the proof. See, show the proof. Show the proof. I mean, if it was me, I'm 38 clown. Shit, man, my man, you better use some cocoa butter, motherfucker, because you look old, bro. You look old, man. You look crusty. You look burnt. You burnt, motherfucker. Use some cocoa butter, man. Iron that shit out. Oh, my man. Hey, yo, let me give you pointers right now. You know, let's do a little educational right here, man. My man, it's 1 a.m. in the morning. You jumping on the chat. You jumping on the channel. You got hate for me, my brother. Right now, you should be sleeping with your wifey, giving them that good loving, making a if you can. If you don't, I understand. If you don't got that pipe game, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Maybe chick with you with the pension, for a pension. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? How much money I got in my pocket, buddy? How much money I got in my pocket? Let me see. Let me see how much money I got in my pocket. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What you want me to keep on going, motherfucker? Who the fuck you think I am? Huh? You think I'm some bum motherfucker? Huh? Who you think I am? Strip for me, bitch. Fuck out of here. Who the fuck you think I am? If you was here, I make you pick that shit up, bitch. If you was here, I make you pick that shit up. How much you want? How much you want? Oh, you thought I'll take you. Oh shit. Stop it. Stop it. You don't even want to look at yourself in the mirror, my brother. You know that. You know you can't fuck with me, bro. You know you some ugly motherfucker. You some delusional. You some ugly dude, bro. You know that. Stop it. You some ugly motherfucker. You the ugliest motherfucker in the YTBC. You know that. Everybody know that. Your own crew know that. Pay them fees, bro. Pay them fees, man. Milwaukee guy, your daddy. The Milwaukee guy is your daddy. Yo, you fucking 40 that joined the gang. This motherfucker is 40, he joined the gang. Hey, yo, when the motherfucker said, how much money you got in your pocket, that he went to another shit. Or you thought I was broke, right? Or you thought I'm a broke motherfucker. That's what you think I am. I suggest you do this. Don't show my face to any female in your family. I'll snatch them all up. And I'll do a porno on each and every one of them. Each and every one of y'all. And I'll send you the tape. Why you with that caramel skin? You with him because he speaks Spanish? Come on, man. Who want that work? Hey, yo, all my haters, front line and center right now. I go call everybody right now. Call them up right now. I want all the haters. Let's go. Turn up. It's Friday. You don't got no dick game, so pay attention to me. I want all haters front and center. Shit sound good in the internet. Yeah, your shit sound good in the internet too. I served for the country. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck if you serve the country, man. I gave you props once before to serve the country. You ain't want me to serve. You ain't wanted me to give you props. You remember when you came to my channel that time? You ain't wanted me to give you no props. So fuck you. Fuck you serve the country. I don't give a fuck. I gave y'all motherfuckers respect. You ain't wanted that respect. You want a narrative. There you go. You're not, I'm serving my country, Punch. You don't want to respect me. I serve the country and I serve the liberty. I served her. I served her. Okay, he a troll count, man. I don't give a fuck if he a troll count if he's real. I don't care. I'm going after troll accounts and real accounts. Yo, I was side chick and bring K Savoy in the building. What's good, bro? What's good? Come on, haters. Come on, man. I know y'all looking, man. Just make yourself available, man. Put yourself in the chat so I could entertain y'all. All the haters right now. Just say something in the chat. Let's go, man. I could entertain y'all today. Troll account just a reflection of the real one. Yeah, it's the same shit, right? Kendall with a building. Oh shit, Punch drinking the can of beans again. Ya tú sabes, guandule, kidney beans, ya tú sabes. You know, it's this what it is. This is the low life. You know what this guy, you know what a person like this guy does? There is no problem. People have no beef. But you know what this cockroach be doing? This cockroach, you know what he does? This cockroach, he goes and call people and he creates shit. He's a certified troll. And then he gets his little peoples riled up. I seen you, motherfucker. I seen you when motherfuckers ain't even trying to pay no mind to you. Yo, you know what, Punch? You know what, Punch? And motherfuckers ain't even saying a word about me. Because you want to create something. You know what I'm saying? What you're going to do is just get other motherfuckers in trouble. That's what you're going to do. Like, a man. You're a grown-ass man, bro. If you are. I mean, you're short, but I don't know. Whatever you want to call yourself. Leprechaun, motherfucker. Leprechaun. Are you the leprechaun, motherfucker? Wrenches just sniped. No, Wrenches. Don't snipe. No, snipe no haters. Don't snipe the haters when I'm don't snipe the haters because I love it when the haters expose themselves. You know what I'm saying? When I'm doing an interview and people are acting reckless, then if you got a wrench, then you snipe them. You know what I'm saying? Not now. This is Trick No Team in the building. What's good, bro? Trick No Team, man. Doing his thing, bro. Doing his thing. That sounds good in the internet. See, this is me, though. People go after, they want my information, my name, my birthday, my license plate, everything. My man, if you know my information, come see me. Don't waste time on the internet. Don't be pussy and waste time on the internet. I'll buy you a flight right now, motherfucker. Don't waste time on the internet now. Don't waste time. Oh, man, motherfuckers, they know me for how long? Nothing. I leave my email. Nothing. He said, what's your IG? Are you a chick in the club now? What are you? Are you a chick in the club now? What's your IG? What's wrong with these? Yo, Trick No Team, what's good with these young old dudes out here, man? What's good, man? What's good with these people out here, man? This dude said, can I have your IG? This motherfucker acting like a bird, bro, in the club. Can I get your IG DM? Get the fuck, yo, my man, you exposing yourself, and I know other people already exposed you. Yo, go to bed. Your wifey may be waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? Relax. Yo, man. Damn, man. Hey, yo, you know what? I expect this from teenagers, man. I expect this from like 15, 16, 14-year-old. I expect this from them. These are grown men with family, bro. Hey, yo, these are grown men with family. How you a 40, 50-year-old man troll? How? On boxing channels. Oh, shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad, man. He said that's my He said, yo, I'm F Ed, man, in the head. You don't know what I've been. You don't know how my body's in my record. I heard you say that before. What you gonna say? What you gonna body me? Huh? That's what you trying to say? Huh? Or you threatening me? That's what you trying to say, boy? You already got my info. Do what you gotta do. Let me see you try. Go ahead. You got bodies. Okay, then do what you gotta do. Brother. Do what you gotta do. What happened? You got mad? You got mad because, you know what I'm saying, did your panties get wet when you saw Deontay Wilder or something like that? What is it? You mad? Punch, it's some weirdos out there in my inbox get filled by trolls now. I don't bother or talk bad about anyone. I know. You know what it is? Sometimes it's crazy. Trust me, yo, Trick. My inbox is full, bro. Full. I got more death threats than the president. I got more death threats than the president. See, but this time though, motherfuckers like to put my info out there. So I'm just waiting, like, all right, you got my info. Okay, what you gonna do about it? Let's talk about boxing, this dumb shit. I got you, Kurt. Now let's have some fun. So he could expose himself. That's what it is. The more that you let somebody talk enough, you let them expose themselves. Let them expose themselves. Let them expose it. He got a man crush. There's a lot of homo thugs in the YTBC. That's what it is. He got a man crush. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's all right, man. It's 2022. I know there's some weirdo shit. You know, you see Dwayne Wade. He's okay with his son being his son, and that was Trill Gay Will. You know what I'm saying? He grew up like Dwayne Wade's son. I always keep that same energy. Always keep that same energy. Always keep that same energy. You know that. You've been watching me. You've been watching me. You've been watching me. I always keep that same energy. All right. Be on your way. Come on. I'll be waiting. You know where I'm at. Right? Oh, I'm going to keep that same energy. I keep the same energy everywhere I go. I want to know if you're going to keep the same energy, though. You're going to keep the same energy. Why going to be like, where you going? I'm going to New York. For what? I just got punched drunk. Huh? Look like a fool. All right, it's on site then. Cool. Everything is recorded, so I'm cool. I'm cool. Keep on exposing yourself. Keep on exposing yourself. Then I got a reason. Yo, damn, Punch, what you drinking? 68. I don't even know how many ounces it is. How many ounces is this one? I don't even know how many ounces is this. It's a good enough ounce. I say that. He said you the feds, and I'm the feds. Yeah, but y'all the one that got all my information, but I'm the feds. Hey yo, these motherfuckers says I'm the feds, but they got all my information. Keep on exposing yourself. This dude is drunk. Nah, I'm not drunk, man. This is my first beer. I ain't even halfway, bro. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'll get there. I will get there. I promise you, I will get there. You better not get out your house tomorrow. Nah, this guy, he must be drunk. Yeah, he must be drunk now. He must be on that moonshine. Oh. Yo, Punch, forget about the troll, man. He's riding a sack, yeah, man. Yeah. Anyway, man. Yo, so Ryan Garcia, George Kambosos going at it. I said Devin Haney, they're gonna bypass Devin Haney. Was good. Hey, yo, Rivera, real gangsters don't mess with nobody, home or fam. Rivera, déjalo ese tipo que hable. Ese tipo, déjalo que siga hablando. Keep on talking like that. He's exposing himself. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, Punch. Just saw you online. I'm at work, fam. Salute, man, in the chat. Salute, Trick. Salute, man. We're going to collab soon, my brother. We're going to collab soon. Collab. Hey, yo. Damn. Yo, man, it's not going to be in Houston. The fight's going to be in Cali. Charlo and Castaño going to be in Cali. Yo, but they doing that, the Triller event in Houston, right? They're doing the Triller event in Houston. I think so. It's in Houston. Case of war. That's fact. Real gangsters don't talk either. Facts, Don. That's why. Calladito somos nosotros. Calladito. He said that Foster ain't no joke. I like Fosters though, man. I don't like Biz, but Fosters is alright, man. Fosters is alright. But yo, Ryan Garcia. So there's people are mad at George Kambosos. Well, George Kambosos after the fight with Teofimo Lopez said that he's gonna give a chance to Devin Haney. That he wants to unify or whatever with Devin Haney. He was gonna go and test the water or go scout. That's what he said. George Kambosos said he was gonna scout Devin Haney, Javonte Tank Davis. Who else he scouted? Lomachenko, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He said he's the emperor. He's the emperor. Yo, Punch, where the Dominican women out there in my bro? Ya tú sabes, Washington Heights, ya tú sabes. Que lo que, mi hermano? Triller. Yeah, we'll be in Houston. Been talking about Shannon Brick. Yeah, man. I know it's a good event. And the first event was good. The event was good, man. Kambosos made a promise to Ryan that he would fight him if he beat Tio. Look, it's a good fight. It's a good fight. But this is what I'm saying. I'm going to say it like this. For the people that is frustrated with why Devin Haney is not getting a shot. This is why I said in the beginning. Multi in the building, what's good? This is why I said in the beginning. That Devin Haney should drop the belt. You know why? Because I know that the WBC was not going to give him that type of respect. I said this a long time ago. Everybody thought that I was hating. But now even the haters, yo, put it this way, even the people that hated me for saying what I said to Bill and Devin Haney, people that hated me now saying the same shit. Stop fucking with the WBC. Yo, drop the fucking belt. They don't give a fuck about you, yo. I said that since day one. Everybody took it as hate. Where's the topic? Me Punch. The topic is George Kambosos, lightweight division. You already know, one of the most prestigious divisions in the sport of boxing. George Kambosos, who beat Teofimo Lopez. And they saying who's going to fight next. Now, there's a report that says that Devin Haney gave him an offer. The Haney side is saying that Kambosos never gave them an offer. What I'm saying is Kambosos saying out there that he's not even a king, that he's above a king. He's an emperor. So doesn't the emperor also offers the peasants? Because I think that's what he's trying to say, right? I said this in the beginning, that the politics of boxing, that Lomachenko was going to get the Kambosos fight because, of course, he's the number one. He's in place to be mandatory by the WBO. I said that Bob Arum, Top Rank, they don't go through loopholes. They create the loopholes. I said, you know what? This man right here, Bobby Arum, is going to make sure that the WBO mandates Kambosos to fight Lomachenko. He's been in that position since August or July. So by the spring, by June, I was saying June, maybe May, they will mandate that fight. Now, right now, nobody's ordering Kambosos. So Kambosos right now is in the gym. And I'm thinking, all right, he's going to get an easy fight right quick to get that money in Australia. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get that quick money, in which he probably does deserve, because he came over here. He beat Mickey Bain. He beat Lee Selby. He beat these guys away from home. He beat Teofimo Lopez. And it's granted that whoever want to fight him got to go to Australia. That's a given, right? We got to give him that. It's a world sport. It's a world sport. So, but this is what I said. I said it from the beginning. I said, Haney, look. Do you notice that everybody petitioned the WBC? Everybody that petitioned the WBC get what they want? Y'all notice that? Have y'all noticed that people that petition for the WBC, they get what they want? Lomachenko's people petition. Remember, it was supposed to be Devin Haney versus Luke Campbell. Lomachenko's people petition for Lomachenko to fight Luke Campbell. Boom, they cut Devin Haney off, right? Lomachenko's people petition for him to be a franchise. Teofimo Lopez people petition for the franchise to be transferable. Right? Canelo's people petition for Canelo to have the franchise. Juan Francisco Estrada petition, Juan Francisco Estrada's people, which is Eddie Hearn, petition for Juan Francisco Estrada to have the franchise. If we go to the number one, remember, Luke Campbell is Eddie Hearn's fighter. So Free Smoke Friday, where you real action is. Haney is a 12-round fighter and damn good one. Prob the best out of the group. Didn't learn Andre petition a WBC for Jamal Charlo. I don't know that, but let's stay in the lightweight division, though. Let's stay in the lightweight division. So, late night with Punch Drunk Boxing. Just wake up from my nap like Rap Star. So, I hope so when he's coming. El Domi. Cuando quieran venir que venga, ¿verdad? You want to come? Come. So, boom. You got so everybody that petitioned got what they want. Devin Haney petitioned to fight Santiago. He got what he want. Devin Haney petition, well, not Devin Haney's handlers petition to get Jorge Linares. They got what they want. Now the question is that Devin Haney's handlers petitioned the WBC to get Teofimo Lopez that time, where people saying that Teofimo Lopez don't want to fight him. That ain't happened. They could have got the Ryan Garcia fight. The WBC said that Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney chose to fight in the later time when both of them could make the most amount of money. That's what the president say. These guys did not neglect the statement that the WBC Mauricio Sulaimán made. So this is what I'm saying is, this is what I said since day one. DHP, a promotional company. DHP is a promotional company. Devin Haney is a licensed promoter in which he could petition for something to be ordered. Now, Mauricio Sulaimán said before Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez fought that you could petition for you to be the mandatory and they will vote on it for you to fight the franchise. That's what the WBC said. Now, the question is, did they petition for Kambosos? Did they petition for Teofimo? Because I know when you petition the WBC, all these guys have gotten what they want. Tell me one guy that petitioned out of the camps, out of the promotional, the business handlers. Tell me one guy that petitioned the WBC and they didn't get what they wanted. Anybody put it in the chat right now? Anybody put it in the chat. Tell me one guy that petitioned the WBC and didn't get what they wanted. Like, people, think about it. People get mad, right? There's people out there that like, oh, Lomachenko, he petitioned or whatever to get the franchise. Let's not forget that before any franchise was given in the lightweight division, Mauricio Sulaimán said that Lomachenko was not going to be mandated. In the lightweight division, I said, in the lightweight division boxing, tell me somebody that petitioned the WBC and they didn't get what they want. Devin Haney's handlers petition for all his fights. Lomachenko petitioned the franchise. Teofimo petitioned for the franchise to be transferable. Tell me. So why doesn't right now you try everything you have to do to trap him? Devin Haney petitioned the WBC to mandate so you could be a mandatory to the franchise holder. Mauricio Sulaimán said that you could do it. I'm not saying this is not Punch Drunk. I'm going by what Mauricio Sulaimán said. I'm not saying what Punch Drunk is saying. Yet this is the reason why I said since day one, hey, yo, Devin Haney, be a trailblazer, drop that shit. That's what I said it for. I said you was not going to have power. I said that Devin Haney was not going to have power. Everybody said I was hating. Well, the people said I was hating. I said the WBC is going to play you like they did Jamal Charlo. Am I right or wrong? They said I was hating. Now, fast forward to today. Mauricio Sulaimán says that George Kambosos is undisputed. Now, if George Kambosos is undisputed, whether y'all people want to like it or not, y'all, but view the website. Nobody gives a damn about the website, bro. They advertising in TV. They advertising. The president's advertising. Oh, this is my undisputed. This is my supreme champion. So right now, George Kambosos, which got it listed on his bio that he's undisputed. Now, hold on. Let me see if he still got it. Let's check it. Hold on. All right. George Kambosos. IBF, WBO, WBA, WBC franchise ring. Magazine undisputed world champion. In his eye, he's undisputed. Why? Because the Mauricio Sulaimán gave him the validation. So now why does he have to? Exactly, Flo. So why now does George Kambosos have to be like, oh, I gotta fight Devin Haney to be certified this? Nah. Whether we like it or not, in boxing, the fans don't dictate what happens next. Hold on. I'm gonna send the link to Hold on. Hold on. Yo, if you remember, the link is in the community. If y'all want to jump on the panel, all the members, yo, if y'all want to jump on the panel, y'all already know where to go.
Anyway, then it's stormy, then it's not a soul. Setting it needs me, hand him at the bone. What do you mean? Screaming right out low. Then it started showing, then it not a fiend.
Pancho! All the members. I put the link in the panel. And not on the panel. I put the link in the community if y'all want to jump in. What's good, Blitz? What's good, my brother? What's good? Now, WBC didn't play Haney or Charlo. They could have dropped the belt. But that's what I was saying. Now, the WBC didn't play Haney or Charlo. They could have dropped the belt anytime they want it, but they won't because it increases their money having the belt. Facts. Right? So there's some morals. You got to now you got to cater to your pockets or you got to cater to your morals. Right? And this is why 509, this is why I said from the beginning, the first day, I said, drop the belt. They're going to treat you. I said they're going to treat you like a stepchild, like an unwanted stepchild. And look, I could say that they both using each other, right? Right? WBC is using Devin Haney for the sanctioning fee, for the belt fee, and Devin Haney is using them so they could get paid more with the network or with the zone. I also said, I even said it to the Haneys before, rape the game before they rape you. I think that the Haneys is doing a good job business-wide, not in terms of resume and matchups. I'm saying that they doing a good where they're not getting duped like other fighters. So I'm cool with that. But now that, Devin Haney has a legacy fight in front of him, that he could really win this fight. I mean, to be honest, if you fight George Kambosos, I'm favoring Devin Haney to beat George Kambosos. I want the fight that I want in the lightweight division is George Kambosos and Devin Haney. That's the fight that I want. That's the primary fight in the lightweight division. The primary fight. Not just that I want to see George Kambosos and Devin Haney. I feel that that's the primary fight in the lightweight division. But we cannot neglect that there's other lucrative fights in the lightweight division. Now, we already know that Gervonta Davis and Rolly going to be fighting, right? So that's off limits. But if Ryan Garcia is saying that he's going to fight Kambosos, Devin Haney's side have stated that they could offer George Kambosos more money than anybody else. In which I'm not gonna neglect that. I believe that Eddie Hearn came up short this yesterday or today. Eddie Hearn did come up short. And Eddie Hearn is not closing the big fights. He's not closing these deals. He's not closing the Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. He didn't close Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. He's not closing these deals. He's not closing the deals for Demetrius Andrade. And maybe he's not closing the deals for Devin Haney. But he's getting paid. K Savoy in the building. What's good, bro?
Hey man, hey, I'll try to get my mic to work, man. I got it now, though.
You got it, man. We hear you, man. What you drinking? What you drinking? What you smoking? What you?
I don't drink, man. I don't drink.
Oh yeah, you don't.
No,
Yo, so K, what you feel about Ryan Garcia and George Kambosos is going at it, right? Twitter, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Social media thing. But see, all right, I don't know. I don't know for since you've been checking the channel since the beginning, but the same day, October 23rd, 2019, when Devin Haney and Lomachenko was elevated in the WBC convention, right?
Yeah.
I said, Devin Haney, you a boss. You can make decisions that other fighters can't make. Because you a boss. You know, Teofimo Lopez has to answer to Bob. Ryan Garcia has to answer to Golden Boy. Gervonta Tank Davis has to answer to Mayweather Promotions. Devin Haney, we don't have to answer to anybody. So I said, nah, be a trailblazer. We don't like what's going on with this belt, with the belt shit, right? Drop that belt. Drop that belt, Devin, because they're gonna play you. They're gonna play you like they did Charlo.
Yeah.
And they kept promising Charlo the fight, just and look what happened, right? And people thought I was hating. People thought I was hating. But now even the same people that thought I was hating is saying the same thing now. Like, yo, the WBC is playing you, man. They just snatching the belt fee and the sanctioning fee. Drop that or use that to go to 140. I even said that. Use it to go to 140. So now Kambosos is going at it with Ryan Garcia. And I'm thinking political wise that Lomachenko is going to get that fight. I think that Bob Arum is going to do whatever he needs to do to mandate Kambosos to fight Lomachenko, who's the #1 WBO lightweight.
Yeah.
What do you think Devin Haney should do right now?
I don't know. If I was Cam, though, he needs to get that belt. I mean, to be undisputed, you know, because I know that they say he's undisputed, you know, but he's not, because he don't have he's not on that list yet, you know. Just because he puts it up there and Mauricio says he is, don't mean he is, you know, because he's not on that list that the other sanctioning bodies recognize, you know. And the only way he's gonna get on that list is to get that belt from Haney.
You know what it is? Case of Woods, to be honest. And I said this on the membership, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it, but I'll say it to the people. So on fight week with George Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez, right? And I was chilling with WBC ambassadors and the WBO president. And we was talking about, I said, you know, they was giving it up to Teofimo Lopez. They was talking about this is a big fight, you know, and things of that nature. And I said, Tobacco, I said, but who do you consider, you know, I said in the website, it doesn't say that, I don't recognize Teofimo Lopez as undisputed. And he goes, come on. We all know that he's undisputed.
Yeah, but why they said that shit though whenever he got on stage with Canelo? After that, they said he wasn't undisputed.
But peep this, that's the WBC. I'm talking about the WBO.
Oh, okay.
That don't recognize the undisputed. So I said, because the question was, I don't have on the website, I don't recognize him as undisputed. Do you feel like Teofimo Lopez is undisputed? He goes, come on. Everybody in boxing behind the scenes know that he's undisputed. And then I said, so why? So I said, why in public y'all don't recognize him? And the comment that I'm gonna take this to when he said this comment, because I always thought like this, I always knew this, but when somebody when a boxing personnel tells you this, that's it. It's like a stamp of what you thought it was. He goes, the business of boxing is none of your business. It's none of your business or the fans' business.
God damn.
Straight like that.
Son of a
He said the business of boxing is none of the fans' business. He says, and then he says, the YouTubers, all these guys are idiots. They don't know the business. You're not in the business of boxing. You're not supposed to get it. I mean, you're not supposed to get it.
We're just fans. Yeah, we're not supposed to know shit.
So, but I knew that. I mean, nobody said it straight like that, right? Nobody said it straight like that to me, right? But I knew that. I know that. You could tell by fighters. Like, we're frustrated about the franchise. We're frustrated what's going on in the lightweight division. But is Devin Haney really frustrated?
Apparently not enough. You know.
They not.
Yeah.
Tell me when the WBC convention it pops up and you see Roberto Duran and you see Sugar Ray Leonard, you see Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather,
Yeah.
and everybody here in the YTBC talk shit about the WBC. But what about them? They praise it.
Yeah.
They love it. It's a fraternity. You know what I'm saying? So where is the disconnection? We're arguing here about the WBC, Mauricio Sudamar. They playing this, they playing that. But the legends love the WBC, bro. Love him. You don't see when Devin Haney hugs Mauricio Sudamar, or when Teofimo Lopez hugs Mauricio Sudamar, or Mark Magsayo, who just had the recent interview with Mauricio Sudamar. It's like, and that's why I tell the people, like, yo, stop with the frustration, man. This is deeper. What's in, and I keep on saying it. What's in the surface is not what it is.
Yeah.
We just looking at what's the surface. What's behind the scenes is none of our business.
Yeah, we don't know what's behind the scenes. Yeah.
So my promotion, let's say if I'm Devin Haney, I gotta let the people know, oh, this guy's ducking me. He don't want the fight, but I really know what it is behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I noticed that. I noticed that when they was arguing in the boxing voice with Ness, and it was Samson, and Bill Haney was going at it with Samson, and Samson was like, I put $50,000. You can't make the fight right now. As a matter of fact, the next day he said, I'll add another 50. I put $100,000 that you can't make. Javier Fortuna versus Devin Haney. So while they was arguing about, oh, Javier Fortuna, yeah, ducking and this and that, and we're not gonna fight. Oh, we're gonna fight. They already petitioned Jorge Linares to fight. So why in the YTBC, everybody's like, yo, Javier Fortuna, Devin Haney, but that's it. The petition is already filled. It's gonna be Jorge Linares. This is just a show. This is just a show. Now I notice it. There's people that don't notice it.
Keep the fans guessing, man. That's all it's about. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I guess, man. It's just crazy.
Good looking now. Hey, good looking now. What's good? Became YouTube member. Otra vez. Let's go. What do you feel? What do you feel? Because this is not it sounds, see, I've gone at the WBC a lot in the year, right? But when I saw that Bill and Devin ain't had no problems with the WBC, why am I having problems? Why would I burn the bridge if you don't got a problem?
Yeah.
So I gotta know more insight, you know. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stop going after the WBC because they're not making me look dumb. They're making you look dumb. You're the one that's paying, but they don't have a problem, right? Okay.
Yeah. So we think they're having a problem, so we have a problem with them.
Exactly, and they don't have a problem with it.
And they don't have a problem with it.
Don't. Let Mauricio Sudamar show up right now. Let Mauricio Sudamar show up and Devin Haney and Bill Haney on the same spot. And it's all brotherly love.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I'm not going after the WBC no more. I know what it is. Y'all got business. Y'all business partners. You know what I'm saying? The good thing about this, what I say about the good thing about DHP, Devin Haney. And I said to them personally, I said, rape the game before the game rapes you. And guess what? The game ain't raping them.
Nope.
They got that. At least they got that down pack. You know what I'm saying? Whatever fans have feelings for them, at least they got that down pack that the game is not raping them. Off legacy and all that stuff, he's young. He's going to get some fights.
Yeah, he's young. Yeah, hell
yeah, he's going to get some fights. But as of right now, he's a young fighter that's not getting raped by the game. They're playing the game.
They tweeted today. What he had on his tweet today? He's worth He's got $11 million or something like that. $12 million. Yeah.
Shit. I mean,
he's got money, man. He's got some money.
I mean, and that's good. I'm all good for the fighters.
He's only 23 too. That's what's good about it.
I'm all good for. I'm all good for it. That's good business. That's like you. That's like, yo, okay, you getting money. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna hate that. I'm gonna support that.
Damn right. Yeah.
I'm gonna support that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with that. But I just feel like the business of boxing ain't gonna give him that fight. And I hope he get that fight, but I'm just saying I just don't see it. Just like I've been saying for nearly 3 years that Bud Crawford and Earl Spence is never gonna happen.
Yeah.
I just don't think that Devin Haney and Kambosos are gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that the business of boxing, the politics of it is going. Yo, Lomachenko's people's been playing the politics of the sport of boxing. They have gotten everything they want.
Yeah. No.
Who's stopping them? They petitioning to get in position, right? They petition to get the Campbell fight. They petition to get the franchise. Now they in position as the WBO number 1, the WBC number 1. Who's gonna stop them?
I don't know. I don't know who Cam wants to fight, man. What he saying? He wants to fight Ryan now. He said.
You know, he's saying
somebody said that he promised Ryan to fight first.
I like his confidence. What's good? Next level boxing talk. What's good, brother? He said Devin Haney will finish his career as a journeyman gatekeeper, which is what his level of talent really is. Ooh. What you feeling? Yo, shout out to my boy. Dímelo, mi hermano. I like the next level boxing talk. He a real one. Man. He a real one. I mean, that's a statement right there. I think he's still for me, he's still young enough for me to see if he's a journeyman and stuff like that. He's still young.
23, man. Good Lord, man. He's got a long way to go.
Yeah. I mean, but it's fair because I'm one of those guys that said that the Jerome Boots Ennis almost 2 years. I said 2 years ago. I said that he's going to be the next Roy Jones Jr. And people was tight, like, yo, he haven't even fought nobody. Why you gonna say that? I see this talent. I see that this kid is special. You know, so I gotta respect his opinion for saying that he feels like Devin Haney is going to be a journeyman or a gatekeeper. That's his opinion. That's what he sees. I don't see his power transitioning to the 140-pound division because the 140-pound division is dangerous, bro.
Yeah. But he might need to go up there, you know, soon. Get out of. He's gonna sit there and not do nothing, you know.
Gary,
give him the fights he needs. He needs to get out of there.
Yo, not even the top 5 is dangerous. Like, not even I'm talking about Gary Antoine Russell. I think he'll be Devin Haney.
Yeah,
Regis, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
Like, don't forget, even the guys like Brandon Lee, like these guys they monsters at 140.
Yeah, they damn sure are. Yeah.
You know what's the thing about 140 that these guys, that most of the guys in the top got power. Now in the lightweight division, they got stinging power. You got Lomachenko that got stinging power. You got Ryan Garcia that still got power, developing his power. It was good, Diaz. And you had Teofimo Lopez. He had power. You got Javante Davis that he got power. You got Devin Haney that, you know, he's not known for the power.
Yeah, he's not known for power, no. Yeah.
But in 140, all these dudes got pop.
Brandon
all these dudes got pop in 140. Ain't nothing coming easy.
Yeah. Damn, Haney ain't go. I don't know if Haney gonna do good at 140.
Nah, I think he and look, he said that they might have one fight left. Bill Haney said that in barbershop conversations. He said that he might have just one fight left in 140. If they can't get the fight that they won in 135, they can't get Kambosos, they try to move up to 140. But then they asked him, "Do you gonna fight Josh Taylor?" He's like, "Nah, you know, we could with Ben Davison." So you're gonna go to 140 and not go after the guy?
Not at first. He's not.
You got Jose Cepeda. Man,
he's not gonna go after him at first. Hell no. Man.
Hey man, I say you should have gone to the top ranked meeting. You know what I'm saying? They said it wasn't all about Tio. So you should have gone to the meeting. Probably you would have got Lomachenko and it would have never been no Richard Comey.
Yeah.
You probably would have rewrite the wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. 140 is dangerous, man.
I know it. Haney might know that too. Damn it, boy.
140 is dangerous.
I know he wants that fight with Kambosos bad, you know. I guess he does. I don't really know, man. Shit, he's calling him out, you know. He tweets a lot of shit on it, you know. So I don't know.
That's the fight I want to see. Just in case, y'all, man. If y'all want to go to the panel, hit the panel. All the members, man. I put the link in the community. But yeah, man.
Yeah, no incentive at 135 anymore. No, if you can't get Kambosos, what is there at 135?
And then the
Nothing.
guys that's coming up is still good. You got Michel Rivera, he's good. You got Gary Cully from Ireland, he good. He's an enigma. I've been saying that for now a whole year. Gary Cully, I call him the ghetto wizard 2.0.
Oh, that's right. Josh Taylor's going up to 147, huh? Yeah.
You know what? I think he's gonna stay there for a while. I think he's gonna stay at 140. I think now that that Buck Crawford left, I think they got more money for budget. I think that's why they reconstructed a contract with Teofimo Lopez because they knew that Buck Crawford was gonna go out, so they got more money for the budget. So they was trying to get that. I mean, the inevitable fight, the inevitable fight will be John Saylor and Teofimo Lopez. But Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be honest, he dropped the ball versus George Kambosos.
Yeah.
So I think that they'll give him a good. I mean, the Barbosa fight. I bet I have the interview with him right now. Hey, yo, man, I gotta say this, man. Case of what they hating on your boy Punch, bro.
I know.
You see, I said this 2 weeks ago, and now ESPN is reporting Barbosa and Teofimo Lopez. Motherfucker, I said that shit 2 weeks ago. Ain't trying to give me no damn credit. HLD in the building. What's good, man?
Yo, man, like you said, man, these guys are late to the party. What's going on, K-Savoy?
What's up, brother? What's up?
Good. Yeah, man, I saw that. I'm like, what the hell, man? They tweeting something out that the Drunk Nation knows about for weeks now.
Right? I said, man, yo, Mike Comp, and you saw how I added Mike Compinger and Dan Raphael. Just give me credit. Like, well, why you got ego? Huh?
Well, the thing is that Dan is out there acting like he's the one who set it out. He posted something on his own thing, like yesterday.
He said the same shit. He said the same shit that Barbosa said on the interview.
And like, what the hell?
And then when I added it, why y'all just don't give me this? Yo, this is what I tell you about media. Like, I added the even the interview, the interview that they said in their article, right? And they still don't share it. So Michael Benson is sharing Mike Compinger and Ben and Dan Raphael sharing Mike. Man, share the fucking Punch Drunk shit. Fuck out of here, y'all. Fuck is wrong with y'all, man?
You know how that goes. They're all running cliques, man. Just like it all runs in cliques, and you know how they run with each other, man. You got the PBC reporters, you got the Zone reporters, and you got the ESPN reporters. They all running cliques.
Yep.
That's swag, bro. Hold on, I got. Yo, chop it up.
Well, I'm seeing that there's a lot of noise with the Ryan Garcia and Kambosos, but I think that's all smoke and mirrors, man. That's smoke and mirrors. That's just to squeeze more money out of either Eddie Hearn or Bob Arum. One of the two are the ones who's gonna have to fork this cash up. The fact that Eddie Hearn hasn't locked his deal in, it's already February.
Yo, next level. Check the Twitter DM. Check your Twitter DM.
Yeah. So the fact that Eddie Hearn has not locked this in already, that says a lot. Because it should have been locked in. Should have been done. It's already February. I mean, when are they going to plan to make the fight?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So the point that they don't have a deal locked in, it says a lot about Eddie Hearn. And well, I don't know. It has a lot to do with.
Why does Cam want all that money, man?
Hey, man, I would want it all too, man. Rain it on me, just like Dillian White. I was talking. Hey, I'm gonna eat my crow with him. I was like, man, I would take the $2 million and run. Hell no, he was smart. He held off. He getting $8 million. Good for that man. Congratulations, Dillian White.
Bienvenido. Next level boxing talk. What's good, man?
Yo, what's up, my brother?
Dímelo, mi hermano. Dímelo, mi hermano. Welcome to Pondro Boxing, my friend.
Yo, listen, I hope you don't mind, but just to get back to that Devin Haney point real quick. Some people think that I tend to just speak out of hate or criticism that's that comes from a bad place. But what I'm seeing from this man, let me just tell you a quick story. When I
Welcome to the club
with him, was he took a fight with a guy named, I think, Juan Carlos Burgos or something like that, that had never even fought at 135. This is when he was still with Showtime, right?
It's the showbox.
And it was one of those showcase fights where the guy was put there to lose, but he had a good name because he had challenged before at like 126 pounds or whatever. You know, one of those Mexican types, tough Mexican types, but had never fought at 135. So what happened is that as the fight wore on, Devin Haney was hitting this guy with everything but the kitchen sink. Maybe even with the kitchen sink. You understand? But he couldn't get the guy out of there. And
shit.
out of the corner from his father, you could hear the like the pressure coming from his father of like, yo, you got to get him out of there. You press him, you like put this guy away, but he couldn't do it. And what was happening there is that when you get an opponent that's tailor-made for you, right? You can look so good that you start looking bad. Dig that. Because if the guy does not match, doesn't have the skill, doesn't have the power, doesn't belong in the ring with you, and you don't get him out of there, then people start looking at you.
Exactly.
What's going on? And that's what's happened with Devin Haney. And that's the same thing that happened. Listen, if Jojo Diaz had any pop, would Devin Haney have survived that fight?
No.
Now with those, not with the 3 left hook that he connected simultaneously, like bang, bang, bang. That
and that's all I'm saying. And I'm glad you brought the Gary Antoine Russell, because honestly, I am concerned with that man.
I know
he's gonna be a problem.
I mean, people saying, yo, he'll go to 140. Even though I said, yo, the only way that belt is going, the only power you have in that belt is to put yourself in position for Jose Cepeda, final eliminator, petition for it, and use that belt, because it's not going to work in 135. Yeah, the WBC, whether people like it or not, they already came out as undisputed, the franchise. That's it. The lightweight division is in shambles already. It is what it is. So I said the only power that belt has is if you petition and go to 140. But then that's dangerous. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going even for Tio, even for Tio too. You know what I'm saying? He can't make 135. He's going 140.
140 has grown men, not these little kids at 135 fucking doing fuck shit.
Facts.
Yeah,
you can't mess with Zepeda, Ramirez.
Haney gonna struggle there, man.
Taylor, Prograde. They're not kids to play with.
Yo, facts, you got Jose Ramirez. He's what, 29 years old, right? 28, 29 years old. Barbosa is 29 years old, 28 up there. You got Josh Taylor, y'all already know. Prograde, Cepeda.
No. El otro boricua, the dark-skinned dude. Matias.
Yeah, Matias.
That dude is a problem, bro.
Yeah, you got Love, you got Montana Love, you know. You got
Rap star saying none of them could beat Taylor though.
No, none of them, but they can sure as hell beat Haney.
They're tough fights though. Taylor doesn't walk through none of them like that though. Like,
you can't act like Taylor been walking through anybody.
Nah, I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? If I still want to see that rematch with Regis Progress and Taylor though. I would love to see that rematch.
Yeah, Taylor don't want none of that. He already said he want no rematch with anybody.
Regis needs to get a fight first. He ain't fought since the Red Catch fight.
Hello. Thank you.
Matias, Subreal Matias, the one that just fought last week. He's at 140.
He fought a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, yeah. He's at 140.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh Lord.
I'm telling you, that 140 is no cakewalk. So he, you gonna move up, man. The top.
Devin Haney's gonna be looking for a Sandor Martin or like Mikey Garcia, one of those type of guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, he better be looking for them guys.
Exactly.
or look at the number ranked 54 guy. You know, my boy calls it the Will Chamberlain numbers. He's gonna look for one of those high ranked dudes.
But bro, listen. Talking about 140, that can circle us back to the stupidity that Crawford took. right? Because Crawford was in a prime position to be at 147, and yes, he couldn't get the fights at 140 from the other welterweights or whatever, but he was in prime position to be a free agent at 147. Be eligible for Virgil Ortiz, Taylor, and then sit there and have Top Rank feed him all the 140s as they come up, the Barbosas if they would have made it, El Chamaquito, the guy that had the knockout of the Puerto Rican kid from the Bronx that you just mentioned right now, is
Zepeda.
Zepeda. They could desfile. He would have had a nice desfile of nice names coming up to him to meet him, but se puso de bruto, man.
Well, he took the money. He wasn't. He took. Look, he got paid, man. That's not. They can't. He got paid.
He got paid, but he closing doors and burning bridges. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what that said? That says that he's not going to be here too much longer.
That's what I'm saying, man.
And in boxing is a small world, bro. You smoke one bridge, and if you look at a pie of pizza, you fuck up a Al Heyman. That's a big ass slice. You fuck a Bob, and that's a big ass slice. Like you can't burn bridges in boxing. And matter of fact, I think that's what happened that's what's happening to Demetrius Andre. He burned a bridge somewhere. He burned a bridge with the Al Haymans.
What he did to Charlo when they could have had that fight at 154.
He burned the bridge. Like, I want him to get the fight, but I know. I don't. He burned a bridge somewhere.
Yeah.
And I get what he's doing, but like now he can't say what they did to him, dropping the belt, because you're doing the same thing to Yanni Beck.
Yeah.
So I get the business decision, but now you can't use that as an excuse anymore because you did the same thing to Yanni Beck.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as his legacy for Crawford, I think what he's got left is just make money, and that's it. Because I don't think he's gonna get any of the the big fights.
It's getting like that. Yeah, it's good.
But it's hindsight now. You know what I mean? So right now, just look for whatever he can and get some big money and be done with.
Yeah, get some more money. He's gonna go to the Hall of Fame.
Unless he goes to 154.
Yo, right now we in a position.
Yeah, 154.
We in position to get a lot of fights, and right now I think we got to hold now the Belt Federation accountable. I mean, there's no more. These guys are in place. Virgil Ortiz been in place. He was in place first than Sean Porter. Sean Porter was not even ranking the WBO. He put him, it was number 15, then he skipped to number 4, then he skipped and within 3 months, and then he skipped to number 1. And Virgil Ortiz was number 1, then Garcia was number 1, they took him out. Virgil Ortiz was number 1, then they put him number 2, and they put Sean Porter all of a sudden number 1, and then they put him mandatory. Right?
Punch, you got a Thurman shirt on, don't you?
Man, I'm a Thurman fan, bro. I'm a Thurman, man. Yo, I keep it real though. You know,
$74.99.
I keep it on bossly, logically, and objectively. But if y'all ain't know, come on, let me tell my story though.
He's got to explain it. He's got to explain it.
I got to explain it so people can understand, son. You know, at 05, 06, I was really full blown like amateur circuit. You know what I'm saying? So I was paying attention. So my favorite fighters was Andre, Charles Hatley, Thurman, Crawford, Mikey, Leo Santa Cruz, the Charlo brothers, Daniel Jacob. Daniel Jacob used to get pummeled out here. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised that Bud and Daniel Jacobs made it that far. To be honest, bro. Alexander Usyk was part of that class. Deontay Wilder, I noticed Deontay Wilder in the Olympics, but I'm talking about the tournaments, the national tournaments. That was my Gary Russell Jr. That was my class. So you know, when you're thinking about who's going to be the next, and we're thinking about Manny Pacquiao, we're thinking about Floyd Mayweather, and still Oscar De La Hoya I was thinking about, like, I'm getting tired. I want to see the young hungry, just like if we watching the NCAA college games, you know what I'm saying? People are into the college for college football. I was into the amateur, so this is why I became a fan, like with Thurman. Like Thurman, I'm like, yo, this guy got a pro game. He was breaking ribs in the amateur. I used to go back and forth from Florida too, so I used to see him. So this guy was breaking ribs in the amateurs, bro. So I just became a fan. I became a fan of Boo Boo too. That's why people be like, "Yo, you a fanboy of Boo Boo?" Nah, because I'm a fan of Charles Haney. I can't wait till he's back already. He's fighting in the low independent independent shows. But that's just my class. You know what I'm saying? I got a sore spot for them.
But didn't Boo Boo burn a bridge with Jamel? That Jamel fight? Yeah.
Jamel Charlo.
Yeah.
Even Jamel Charlo got way better. Way better.
Way better. Yeah, he did.
Let me ask you a question, Punch.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of this, man? First, did you not didn't you make like a video or something of being of the mindset that where you supported Boo Boo Andrade dumping the belt and moving up?
Yeah.
You did?
Okay. But I support.
So,
go ahead.
But this is it. This is because I'm glad that's a yes. Because I just want to express my feeling on it, right? The thing is that they're saying this are the excuses that I'm hearing that, well, he's been fighting a number of mandatories and that he's not going to get anything out of fighting that mandatory and this and that and the third. But here's my view on it, right? Okay. So you can liken this to Triple G's situation back in the days when he couldn't get Felix Stern, he couldn't get Sergio Martinez, he couldn't get Cotto, he couldn't get Canelo, he couldn't get nobody. Right?
Yeah.
So what did he do instead? So he fought mandatories, right? And then, but he performed in his mandatories and put on shows. You wanted to see that man perform until he could get a semi-intriguing fight, which was the Lemieux fight. Right? The Lemieux fight was the semi-intriguing fight. And then he had the Jacobs fight, which was a mandatory, right? So I find the correlation to be quite interesting between what Boo Boo could be doing in the same situation, which is first and foremost putting on better, more scintillating performances instead of saying answering the criticism that he gets for fighting a safety in a safety fashion by saying that, oh well, you're not you're not gonna come visit me in the hospital when if I get hurt and stuff like that, because that's an excuse. Like, I'm gonna fight safety first, and that's fine. That's all well and good. You have the skill to do that. You go ahead, right ahead. But when you do those types of performances, you're not gonna put the pressure on other fighters to get in the ring with you that only fans clamoring for the fight can happen. Because fans, that you need to create the groundswell in order to get these people in the ring. So now he comes up with Johnny Beck. You fought all these mandatories that nobody gave a fuck about. And now you get Johnny Beck, the one fighter in a very long time that's actually created a buzz around you, because people want to see that fight. And I'm not talking about like there's a groundswell, because Johnny Beck is not known, but at least there's a little buzz. There's a conversation. We haven't even had a Boo Boo conversation. The only thing Boo Boo's involved with. So now
the only thing with that is
you drop the belt and you don't take that fight. It's detrimental to yourself.
Well, you heard what they're saying. That you heard what the WBO is saying, that he don't even have to drop the belt. He still could get right. And then after the fight with in 168, then he has to make a decision. But he don't even have to drop the belt. They will grant him that fight in 168 now.
Oh,
that's the new story.
I think I agree with.
Explain that to me again.
The new, I think, I will forward to you later. So the new story is that the WBO said that he don't have to drop the belt to get the fight in 168.
Who is gonna fight at 168?
Isn't it Ryder?
Zach Parker.
Yeah.
The legendary Zach Parker.
Yeah, Zach. So Zach Parker. So he fights Zach Parker, but he don't gotta drop his belt until after the fight. He needs to make a decision whether he's gonna stay in 168 or 160. So he's not gonna drop the belt now.
And he's doing all of
So
this to
then
be a mandatory for Canelo
detrimental to
eventually.
Alim Kanuli, Alim Khanullah. So then what happens with Johnny Bet? And what happens with that purse bid? He just doesn't get any opportunity to fight.
They're gonna fight for some probably.
Is that
I
gonna be a
mean,
thing?
in all actuality, they shouldn't even be forcing him to have a mandatory because he had one less than 12 months ago.
This is true.
You can't. They're
That
making him
is
fight
true.
2 mandatories within a 12-month period. That's what's not fair.
This is what it is. It's just that these guys are on. My pet beef is that these guys are in position to unify. You know what I'm saying? Charlo to unify. Triple G, Murata, he's stuck in Japan. Nah, forget about that. All right, he's stuck. How about you fight Demetrius Andre? Y'all both in the zone. Like, stop that, Murata. That's gonna happen later on in May. You could fight this fight right now. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't fought somebody. He ain't fought nobody no more.
But I don't feel like these guys get the same pressure like every other fighter does. Now, Janabek, he comes in. Oh, he a dog. Oh, Demetrius, he better not drop the belt. Oh, now he's the dub, but nobody else is ducking him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, do we want to see mandatories or we want to see unification bouts?
We're not getting unifications.
And I think that we're picking and choosing when we go hard for mandatories and when we go hard for unification bouts, right? Like, come on, there was people out there that was just saying a couple of weeks ago they're gonna protest the Ugas and Spence, and that's a unification bout. Like,
that faded out, man. That was some couple of knuckleheads, man.
Hey, I tell you this, it's a good fight, but I still ain't paying for it. It's not a pay-per-view fight.
Spence Ugas?
Yes, pay-per-view should be reserved for big events.
Wow, that's great.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but it is what it is, and I know I'm watching it.
I said I'd watch it. I said I didn't pay for it.
But I heard
the only thing I'll argue is when somebody tells me as a consumer what to pay and what not to pay. Like, I'll pay for
to each his own.
I pay for
exactly.
I pay for Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz, and I didn't even do a video of that fight.
Fly to London to go see Usyk AJ.
But I agree with Next Level Boxing here, man, with what he's saying about Boo Boo. Because what's the point of going? Look, man, if he's going to 168, he's going to be able to try to get a position to get a Canelo. That's some bullshit. We know that's not happening. Yeah, we all know that. We all know that. Canelo's going for 175. He'll do whatever he's going to do if he does a Charlo fight for a one-time. But his thing is going to be at 175. If you want to get a fight with Canelo, you got to get a belt at 175. 168 is done. You know what I mean? So if you want to create some buzz,
168. Like, let me go beat Benavidez, and then maybe Canelo will fight me after that.
Right, but that ain't happening. No. You know what I mean? So my thing is that what Next Level Boxing was saying right now is, yeah, man, Boo Boo, smoke the shit out of all these dudes, man. Create a massive buzz. Like, damn, man, Boo Boo blasting through everybody, man. I mean, isn't that what Boots doing? Boots is fighting a whole bunch of nobodies, blasting them, right? And they're making, and he's got a buzz.
Did to get the buzz.
You gotta get a buzz.
Okay. I'm all right. I'm rocking with y'all, folks. I'm rocking.
Boots got his buzz because of that. He's beating a bunch of guys who are like not talented.
Now, let's say Boo Boo gets the fight. Now, Boo Boo gets the fight with Jonathan. Let's say he'll be like, all right, I'm gonna stay in 160. I'm gonna get this mandatory. I'm gonna take care of this fight, right? And let's say he does win. What's next?
That's between Mr. Eddie Hearn. That's right there where Eddie Hearn has got to make this buzz happen. Like, damn, look what he did to Janabek, bro. He blasted him.
Man, Eddie Hearn is taking the loss. I trust with Eddie Hearn shit right now.
No, Eddie Hearn
is taking L's right now, man.
No. Check this
out. Eddie Hearn is getting chest out.
No, he's not.
The OGs.
Actually, he's not.
They're closing him up, man. They're closing the doors on him.
Check this out. Go back to February when Bob Arum was bragging about making $800,000 off Tio in 5 minutes from the purse bid. Remember when Bob Arum was talking all that shit?
Yeah.
Eddie Hearn just did the same thing on their ass, made them overpay, and got Dillian White more money.
Yeah.
And Tyson Fury can't fight a bum like he wanted to fight in March.
No, brother.
And before that, remember Eddie Hearn said he was going to bid on Porter versus Crawford? So they settled the deal over, and Arum paid over, and then started bitching that he lost more money on that fight. Eddie Hearn ain't losing.
My brother, they didn't overbid on that fight.
There was no purse bid on the Porter Crawford. Remember, Eddie said, "I'm gonna bid on that."
I'm talking about the Fury.
Talking about the Fury and White.
Oh, they overbid on that.
No, they didn't.
That's why you think they're putting it on pay-per-view over here now in the United States.
They didn't overbid. I'm telling you. You know why?
I'm telling you, they're going to try to charge American pay-per-view buyers more than the UK.
I'll prove it to you. Okay, so Fury, he gets 30 million a fight. That's what he gets.
Yeah.
All right. So what
he didn't get that for Tom Schwartz or Otto Wallin.
Huh?
He didn't get that for Tom Schwartz or Otto Wallin, and that was after the second Wilder fight.
So remember what he signed for? He was supposed to make over $100 million for 4 fights or whatever, 5 fights. That's split between Arum and Warren. They chip in to pay this man's salary. So none of them has the burden of actually paying him the $30 million a fight. They'll get 15 each. So the point is this: what they wanted. Remember, their point was not really the bottom line of any figure giving to White. What they made us think about was him getting 20%. That's what they asked for him getting 20%. If you do the math, what he got now, 8 million to Fury's 30 million, is 20%. Out of the $41 million bid, what's his name? White's gonna get the 20%. What they didn't want to do was go into a negotiation, right? And having it open-ended, which was what happened with Teofimo Lopez, right? And then having to then pay what's his name? White, commensurate to what they paid Fury. So that's the kick. Because the reason why they did, for example, the reason why they didn't pay Teofimo Lopez the money that he wanted was because in a purse bid situation, they would have had to give what's his name, Kambosos, what is it, like 35%? So whatever they pay Teofimo Lopez, they raised the value on Kambosos. And that's what they didn't want to do. That's why he said, yo, drop the fucking belt. We just go on with you. But then Knucklehead Teo decided to play hardball. So right now, Fury is getting the $30 million he was going to get anyway. And this guy settles for the 20% that they were willing to give. The first initial saying...
Bro, he hasn't settled yet, bro. You're speaking in like circles. He hasn't settled. The WBC said they're still waiting on arbitration.
There's still an arbitration.
And Aaron first said offered him $5 million at 25%. So how's $8 million is more than $5 million?
Right? Okay, so you're a negotiator. You have a business. When you say $5 million, is that the number that you really are willing to give him?
No.
Exactly.
That's the counter offer to Dillian's 10. Remember, he wanted 10.
Exactly, but he ain't get 10.
He got 8. He got more than what.
Exactly.
And check this out. When Fury signed that ESPN Top Rank deal, how many fights has he had on that deal?
This is gonna be his last fight. It's in like 4.
How many fights has he had on that deal?
I think it was 4 or 5.
So 4. He fought Tom Schwartz,
right?
Otto Wallin. You mean to tell me he made everybody 20? He made enough money for those cards to get 20 million each purse? They didn't sell no damn tickets.
Exactly,
they didn't have no 7-figure gates.
Because you overpay for those first 2 fights,
and then and if you go to the facts, they lost money on the second Wilder fight.
You overpay for those first 2 fights in building the Wilder pay-per-views.
And I just told you, Bruce Trampler from Top Rank said they lost money on the second Wilder. So they lost money on the first 3 fights.
Well, yeah.
So how do they? So how does that make business sense to now pay another overbid and give Tyson over 30 million and Dillian if you still in the hole for for 3 fights?
They have to pay Tyson Fury the money that they were agreed upon.
I get it, and they with the thing they didn't want that to go to DAZN. They don't want Eddie Hearn to have control of the heavyweight division because then everything goes through Eddie. Big Baby Anderson got to go over there. And that's all. It's bad. Like Punch was saying a couple of videos ago, it's the politics with the sanctioning bodies. They gotta overpay to keep him over there. They've been overpaying Fury.
Yes.
Fury is not making them any. They're losing money like they lost, like Aram's losing with Crawford.
I don't know about that,
bro. I mean, they said they lost money on the Wilder pay-per-views. How does that? How you lose money? Your 3 fights in a row against paying Fury. Where's the money coming from?
On the
Well,
first,
ain't heavyweight supposed to get paid more than anybody?
18 million. They had an 18. You know, this is the thing about boxing fans, right? So yes, you're concerned about them losing money and not losing money. I felt it was for me. I felt it was a successful event. Why? Because first of all, they sold what was 875,000. It was a big fight that didn't involve Canelo. It put PBC and Top Rank on our airwaves together. It was the pageantry, the Super Bowl commercial, all that shit. For me, that was the win. For me, that was the event. But then we start concentrating on if he make money and it wasn't in the red or this and that. To me, it was a successful event.
It's a business. You want the sport you want these events to make money, so they reinvest back into the sport.
But you also want boxing to grow.
If the boxing can't grow, if they're losing money, and if it did such successful stuff, like you said, the third pay-per-view would have sold more, and it sold less than the second one.
600,000.
So how is that successful?
Well, they actually made more money from it than the first
because the guarantees were lower.
Yes, and because they
didn't make it. So what I'm saying, they didn't make enough. They didn't make enough to cover the losses from the first 3 fights on the ESPN deal.
Which one was the 800K?
The second fight, Glovegate.
First one,
Glovegate.
So the last one didn't make it. Was it what?
600,000.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't even like listening to the number because they all they be all different.
They guaranteed Wilder and Al Heyman finessed them to guarantee Wilder and Fury what, like 30 million each for the second fight.
I thought the heavyweights were supposed to get paid more money.
I mean, you're supposed to get paid when someone will pay you.
I think what the difference was with the second one was that Fox and ESPN was promoting the
They paid so much to promote it with those Super Bowl ads were like $1 million each.
And then this time it was just straight up ESPN flipping the bill.
No, it was 60-40.
The revenue split, but like
I'm saying that when you promote
the fight, the winner of the second fight, the winner of the second fight in the contract, their network got to dictate how the third fight went.
Exactly.
So I remember everybody was giving Aram credit for making money off the purse bid without having to promote Tio. And now the same thing Eddie did when in this purse bid, he made money without having to lift a finger. So it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Dillian White is not a matchroom fighter.
Eddie's still getting paid though.
Eddie's getting paid, but he's not delivering a product to the zone, which he has to do, just like Bob Arum has to produce product for ESPN.
And
so it's not like they're just sole entities.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know Dillian's White business like that, but isn't he partnering up with Eddie? He's not under Eddie.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's another thing everybody's missing. The zone's finishing up the finalization to acquire BT Sports. So they're still going to win. And where do you think White and Fury's going to be on over there in the UK? It's going to be on BT.
On BT Sports.
And DAZN's buying them. So DAZN's happy. Come on. Yeah, it's Eddie's winning Eddie's doing the most events around the world every year. He's the only promoter in boxing trying to grow the sport.
Yeah, you bringing up a good case because
Eddie Hearn.
I love Eddie. I love Eddie.
They did 44 events last year. Now they're trying to do 50 this year. Eddie's the one that's bringing Serrano and Taylor to MSG.
We gotta give credit to
yeah.
I was there for AJ. I flew all the way from LA. Eddie's putting on the best events in terms of spectacle in the sport.
He sounds like me with Thurman.
He is though. I mean, he closed out the year last year.
He say he fly to the UK. Go to man. You sound like me with Thurman.
I went to go support Usyk. I love Usyk. That's my guy.
Good.
Yeah, I like Usyk too, man. Shit, I wanted him to fight Tyson Fury.
Shit, Sean Porter beat Usyk in the amateur.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
Oh man, come on, that's in the amateurs, man. It ain't now.
Hey man, that's my class, man. I love the amateurs. That's how I'm saying it.
Fury happens.
Sean
Porter
Porter was the Mike. They used to call him the little Mike Tyson.
So you got Push. You think Top Rank's going to try to charge us more in America for the White Fury pay-per-view than they do in the UK?
I think it's gonna be the same. Probably what 74, 90, 90.
And it's only gonna be 25, 30 in the UK. That's fucked up.
Yeah, you know they're gonna make us pay for it a lot more. You know that.
I don't. When I look at pay-per-view, like I'm not one of those guys that really look like I'm not gonna pay for the pay-per-view. The only time I did that was with the roadie shit. I just felt like that was some snaky shit, you know. So I'm like I'm not trying to promote this guilty into proving innocent.
Barrios is some snaky shit.
Nah,
that's his class. That's his class.
No. With me is I will pay for pay-per-view if I like you as a fighter. I don't have no problems paying pay-per-view, but I understand why. I know that Barrios and Thurman is not no pay-per-view. Everybody know that. But
I want to see Thurman. I want to see him because we ain't seen him in a while, and I want to see what he's all about. You know, coming back. You know, I'd like to see.
Well, Punch said as many times. There's different types of fans. There's people who are fans of a fighter, fans of the sport, and whatnot, and then the casuals, right? And so you know,
it's like
those at this point, if you're a fan of Thurman, or even Barrios, you're gonna want to watch. You know, watch them.
It's like those people. It's like those people in Atlanta that went to see Gervonta Davis versus Mario Barrios. They ain't give a fuck about Mario Barrios. They went to see Tank. Probably girls that went to pay the ticket for Tank just to see Tank. Like if Ryan Garcia, they just gonna want to see Ryan. They don't give a damn about his opponent. You know what I'm saying? So you got it's two different type of consumers.
If Keith wins and he looks good, we're gonna get Keith versus Tank. I'm telling you.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about that like a couple of days. I was brainstorming. I'm like,
that would be a better fight. You know, that'd be
at 147.
Yeah. You know.
I think what man, you know how it is.
So what's next for Crawford? I mean, is he just suing Bob Arum because he can't find a fight now since he doesn't have Spence? I mean, who's he gonna fight this year?
If Bud Crawford, if I say this, I'll keep it short. I think if Bud Crawford and his backbone is MTK, if you know that's allegedly, right? Nobody in MTK really say, but that's what was flowing around the sport of boxing, right?
Yeah, it was. I remember.
His backbone is MTK, right? If it's backbone, he's gonna get some fights. They're gonna make sure. If it's not,
you know why? Because if he's with MTK, they'll still make somebody make the Taylor versus Crawford fight because Taylor's MTK.
Yeah,
and that'll have to happen. And don't make Crawford travel for that.
And don't forget this: who's the number one WBO? Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz with MTK too.
That's right.
So I could see MTK making the deal instead of like just straight up PBC or Bob Arum. I see MTK making breaking this deal.
My boy Daniel Kinahan, baby.
What y'all feel about that? What you feel about that? Y'all think that MTK will break the deal?
Well, if it's their fighters, hell yeah. MT like look, we're trying to make our fighters money.
That's why that's why the Ortiz is more realistic.
Yeah, but they're just a management company. I mean, who's gonna? No, they would have to deal with
Golden Boy. That's it, and he'll be a free agent
for Ortiz, right? But not for
company. If you got a bunch of fighters, like look at the MTK fighters, they got some blue chip fighters, so they can put leverage towards the promoters. Like, look, these are our fighters.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep turning down fights and take all the fights to purse bid.
Yeah, and the thing is, Virgil Ortiz going to be They're going to mandate Virgil Ortiz.
Virgil Ortiz is going to WBC route.
What's it that didn't Keyshawn
I mean, he got both routes. He's number one. He's number one in the WBC and number one in the WBO.
Suleiman wants the Mexicans there, so they're gonna like Munguia at 160, or Ortiz is gonna go to WBC route. Watch.
Oh yeah,
could happen. But he's in position for both anyway. You know what I'm saying?
And then when Charlo moves up to 68, that Munguia is gonna be right there for the vacant belt.
What I like about these guys being in position is that that's it. It's going to be over this year. Whether we're going to see Bud or Spence, it's going to be the Bud Federation and the IBF, WBO, WBC. They're going to shake shit up in the welterweight division. They're going to order some. They're going to order something. Look at the IBF. speaking about this earlier. The IBF hasn't mandated Earl Spence since 2018 with Carlos Ocampo. And IBF is the strictest,
and
the
you know what?
strictest belt federation.
2018, that was the last time there was a man down.
That too.
That McAboo
What's
fight
happening
tomorrow night.
What's happening in the IBF? You know what I'm saying?
I heard a couple guys from the WBA went over there. That's why they acting funny right now.
Oh, you're talking about these? Let me see. Put the picture up right here. See what I got.
That McAboo fight tomorrow night is that's on pay-per-view too.
I'm gonna be paying attention and be at the at ringside at Valdez Stevenson over Serrano Taylor.
There you go. Look at these guys, man.
Oh, that's when they had their secret society meeting in Puerto Rico.
Wow. That's when they had their little brunch. Fucking crooks.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do, man? The 4 horsemen right here, man.
Mm-hmm. Who's the guy in the green shirt?
That's
IBF.
IBF.
What name?
Peoples.
Oh.
I forgot his name.
That's
he's
the
on
owner
Twitter,
of the IBF, right?
Simon's Peoples, something like that.
He's from New Jersey or something. He lives up.
Right.
African. I don't know if he's. I know IBF got their Jersey. Is headquarters.
Headquarters in Jersey. Yeah.
It was so much better when Mauricio's dad was still running the show. At least we got more fights.
But you know what? You know why the confirmation I got why also that Bud Crawford and Earl Spence wasn't, because when I had a conversation with Paco. We was eating some pizzas out there in New York. Out here, it was Paco and ambassador of the WBC, and they said that the WBC that we've been trying to make Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. They said we feel, and there was WBC and WBO. And Paco was like, we feel sorry for Bud Crawford that the politics of boxing has gotten in the way, and we're trying everything. And he said, Earl Spence people don't want the fight.
Mm. They know
Errol, and matter of fact, on the same when I was there, when I was having the conversation, I called Julius, I called Ring IQ, because the WBC was like, we was talking about women boxing, right? And he goes, there's this channel that talks about, women, this guy Ring IQ.
A word?
And, yeah. Tell Ring IQ. I called him up right there. I know him. He said, yeah. He said, and the WBC goes, I like you, but you talk bad about us, but it's okay, because I already seen the channel, right? But they was giving it up because I was talking on women boxing. I said, yeah, I want Amanda Serrano. I said, yeah, these guys, Ring IQ. He talks, and I said, all right, let me call him up. Boom. Yo, guess who I'm with right now? So I'm with Paco and the WBC. And then I said, yo, here, and I gave my phone to Julius, and they was giving him props and everything. Wow. See, I'm all about growing. You feel me? I'm all about growing.
Wow, that's cool.
But tell a matter of fact, tell you I was when with Paco, and I was with the WBC ambassador. That's if you think I'm lying, tell Julius. I gave him the phone right there.
The problem is though the sanctioning bodies are so short-sighted. If they grew the sport and there was active a champion has to fight one mandatory a year, twice a year, one mandatory and a voluntary, they would make more money and the sport would grow.
Oh, and I don't know if you were saying earlier, next level. He said, because I was asking him about the undisputed and things of that nature. He goes, of course, everybody knows that he's undisputed. The WBO, Paco was telling me, everybody knows that. I said, yeah, but why don't y'all recognize it? He goes, the business of boxing is none of your business or the fans' business. Straight up, just like that.
Wow.
Straight up, just like that. He go, and I said, I always knew that. I always tell people that whatever's in the surface is not there. Like, I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter, but I'll be saying a lot of shit. I say that, but hearing it from him, saying it the way that he was saying, he said, I said these guys in YouTube. No. WBC goes, oh, he got a YouTube channel. He said, and he goes, all these guys in YouTube, they're a bunch of idiots. They don't know nothing.
And it's funny.
It creates a buzz, man, because that topic creates a buzz. No matter what, whether you like it or not, it creates a buzz. You talking, they get you. People go to their website. You see, they don't recognize them, and then they go to WBC and they see they don't recognize. So it keeps a buzz, man. There's, so yeah, when it comes to the business, yeah, it's good for them because people are talking about.
Well, one of the reasons they had the little tea party is numbers are down. Like the fights and the tickets and the Corona did bad on them. So now they got to start forcing fights so they can get their damn commission.
Shout out to Beyond the Ring with Nonito and Ray Chu. Shout out to the champ. Shout out to the champ. The champ. Let's go. Let's get Inoue. If you can't get Inoue, Estrada.
Hey, check this out. I always thought that the way that the sanctioning bodies could like actually fix the fights, or not fix the fight.
They already do that. Trust me.
That's the wrong
Let's be nice.
But no. How they could fix boxing or get it better, right? Is if each sanctioning body, right, would make sure that. So let's say you have a champion. They always let's say each has a champion, right? That their mando can't be from the same promotional companies as the champion. So whoever is rated number 1 behind their champion has to be from another promotional company. Like that could be one of the rules. That's the way you can actually get these people to fight each other if you're really interested in doing that. You know, I feel.
Well, that meeting that they had was in purpose. Was about the topic of being able to facilitate the unifications of fights, and that was part of their agenda. What they, and they didn't talk too much about what came out of it, but that they made some progress to try to make some of these fights happen more frequently, and to facilitate one from another. So what plan they came out with, who knows? But that's what they said that they were talking about.
Yeah, but they have to stay away from. They have to stay away from. I feel like any particular promoter dominating a particular belt. You know what I mean?
Well, it's going to change because you guys have. It's changing a lot because I don't have no faith in Todd DeBuff after Arum retires or passes away. I don't have. Todd, I know Bruce Trampler's not grooming the next successor.
He's a vampire. He'll never pass away, man.
Stop it, bro. Like Top Rank are still great at grooming
young
up-and-coming guys. Then they get big and they. When's the last time Top Rank created a real star after Pacquiao? Even a decent pay-per-view seller that sells 200,000, 300.
Well, it would have been Crawford. You know the story with Crawford is? I think the story with Crawford,
gotta fail.
First, no, let me see it, coach. No, let me see it, coach. No. Crawford, no. Dig this. Crawford, aside from a terrible personality, he's had the misfortune of having pundits. It's probably his own making, but it's like there's a timing thing going on. Like for example, that fight with Horn. Let me ask you guys, what did you guys think about that fight with Horn? Not Crawford's fight with Horn, but rather Horn Pacquiao.
I don't criticize it the way that people do criticize. I feel like Horn was bullying Pacquiao.
Exactly.
I feel
exactly what I'm saying. So this is how I feel about the Horn Pacquiao fight. I saw the fight. I happened to see it with a Russian feed and with the Teddy Atlas feed, right? So what I saw in the fight is that despite all this those 3 rounds of dominance that Pacquiao had over Horn, the rest of the fight was up to interpretation. So you have Jeff Horn, who is supposedly this nobody, or is a nobody. He gets in the ring against Pacquiao the legend, and he puts on a show. He's had like a Rocky moment. The blood is flowing, and he's pushing this legend all around the ring. I think that's enough in his own hometown, and his crowd is reacting to what he does. I think that's enough to influence some rounds going his way. So when he got the decision, I didn't see anything wrong with it. You understand what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, if you listen to the broadcast, Timothy Bradley actually says it. No, man, like he's seeing how Jeff Horn. He actually was actually giving the fight to Jeff Horn. The thing is that he was being overshadowed by Big Mouth Teddy Atlas, right? So Teddy Atlas kills that fight and kills Jeff Horn. He's the guy that this is a robbery and this is that, and that's what people ran with. That right away discredited freaking Crawford's win over Horn. That's number one. That was like one of the things that took credit away from what he could have gotten. Because by all rights, Horn beat the man that beat the man, and even your man Thurman, punch Thurman before he fought Pacquiao. Thurman before he fought Pacquiao.
What had happened was his left hand was injured, and you know what I'm saying.
Thurman gave this interview, and he said himself, if you look at that fight, Pacquiao only dominated 3 rounds.
Yeah, that was with Fight Hub with Marcos Viegas,
and he was absolutely correct. You understand? And then all these pundits that give so much credit to PBC fighters as being this elite, but when you really look at their welterweights, I don't think that they're elite. They just kept it in house, and they've never even shared the same opponents as Crawford.
That Jeff Horn fight, just because you're bullying somebody doesn't mean you win in the fight, though, bro.
No,
That's
you're
ineffective.
absolutely right.
That's ineffective aggression, and you don't get points for ineffective aggression. No, Pacquiao didn't dominate that fight, but if you just watch it with the sound off objectively, Pacquiao won that fight.
All I'm saying is that I could see how a judge could give him that fight.
Yeah,
and the thing with Crawford, people say, well, Top Rank did. Crawford didn't do himself no favors by never wanting to do the media run. Crawford didn't want to play the game to make himself a star.
But you know what it is? But he did do the media run, but it's how he did the media run. I always used to say that you can't just hook up a mic on Bud Crawford. Don't hook up a mic on Bud Crawford and sit him down and having a one-on-one. Whenever you see Bud Crawford acting like himself, his characters when he's playing basketball, ping pong, with the Maloneys, right there when he's playing and he's acting, and when he's in the gym and he's acting and he's playing around with and play fighting with his sparring partners and all that. When he's in that element, that's when you want to talk to Bud.
When you can play around with his ego.
What I'm saying, playing the game is he didn't go to all these red carpet events like Canelo do. Like when Triple G was at HBO, Triple G was always at these HBO premieres of their shows.
But let's not forget, my brother, he was going after Earl Spence. He went to Earl Spence fight.
I'm saying like the game of like with the networks. If you're working for ESPN, back when Crawford was at HBO, Crawford was turning down all those opportunities to go to those same red carpet events for movie premieres, TV show premieres, playing the game like that. Look at Canelo. Canelo's going to be was going to golf tournaments and doing all this other stuff. You got to promote yourself. It's not your promoter's job to promote your brand. That's your manager and your publicist. Your promoter.
You're the guy I heard say that before.
Yeah, your promoter promotes your fights. Your manager and your publicist promotes you, the star.
I agree with that. Look, and Crawford has got a personality of dry toast, man.
But that's what I mean. But that's what I mean about H. That's what I mean though, H. That he got personality, but it's not in his element, he got personality.
And you're right, and that's where it's his team's job to create the content in that area to promote him. Would you say Crawford has kind of like the same demeanor like Hagler had?
Yes.
I think he got. As a matter of fact, I think Bud got more personality than Hagler.
And here's the other thing: Hagler went on a 24-city tour to promote his fight with Hearns. You can't get Bud. You couldn't get Bud to do all these events.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Hagler knew how to promote his brand, like you say, man. War. You know what I mean?
They tried. They even tried with War. Like, all right, let's have his friend interview him. But then that interview was dry.
Exactly.
You have to get out there. Like Think about that. Hagler and Hearns went to 24 cities during their training camp to promote the fight.
That's
like
crazy.
these fighters now
but
don't
they
want
do
to.
promote it.
There was 24 cities.
Go back to watch the Four Kings documentary. They went to 24 cities.
Damn.
And the way
That's
the way they promote is also different. Cause I remember like in New York, like you go to the deli, you always had the Miguel Cotto poster. They was promoting you in the highway, you see it. Like in the 160 and 138, the Willis Bridge, you always see like the boxing before. Like you didn't see that. The last poster I ever seen, the last boxing poster I ever seen, and I said, this is gonna do real good. You know why? Because I'm seeing it everywhere. I was in the mall and I was in Jersey, and they had the poster of Mikey and Earl Spence all over the mall. I said,
saw a poster for that?
Posters, yeah, posters like in the when you check like the map or where you at in the mall, they had the poster, and I'm like, I think this fight is going to do good because now they promoting this like old school also, like they doing the groundwork, the ground promotion.
See, I'm spoiled out here in LA. You see all the Tecate and Modelo promotion posters all the time here.
Right. Beer companies used to do all that
There's
stuff.
so many gyms out here, so
I ain't seen
boxing's big in LA out there.
Yeah,
but the last poster that I seen in New York in the city was Miguel Cotto and Serrano Ali. So that's the last poster I seen.
Well, hey, listen, talking about promoting, let me see if you agree with me, the formula where I see the formula how Miguel Cotto became the superstar he is, right? Because honestly, I feel like he's a Hall of Famer, but he's not a legend. But here it is. What my take on how
man, you're gonna get Puerto Ricans tight right now. You're gonna jump. You're never go to the Puerto Rican.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
HOD, you okay with it? HOD Boricua.
I'm okay with it, man. Because I understand where he's coming from.
Before you go, he's not even a Hall of Famer to me.
He's palo viejo Boricua, palo viejo Goya Boricua.
Here's the formula. Yo, here's the formula that followed Miguel Cotto, right? Miguel Cotto, right, was put first. They built him in Puerto Rico. That first of all, that nigga acted like he don't speak English, even though he was from Rhode Island, right? So he got that part right because he knew that he wanted to get the Puerto Ricans on his side. They built him in Puerto Rico. Then they brought him to New York. Then what they did with Miguel Cotto was putting in significant fights to get vacant belts at Madison Square Garden on the eve of the Puerto Rican parade winnable fights. And Puerto Ricans used to go home, right, that weekend with the parade and Miguel Cotto's victories, and he became synonymous of celebration and shit like that. That's how they built that fucking brand. I think it was fucking brilliant, bro.
It's true. I mean, look, now this he is a legend, a nosotros, Boricua, but I understand as far as the whole compass in boxing, right? I can understand why you would say that. And yeah, you got to be smart. It's just no different than when you put Tank Davis in Baltimore or have him fighting in Atlanta. You know what I mean? You want to surround yourself by your people, by your culture, who's gonna go all out for you. And so yeah, that is the smartest way to build your brand. Right now Teofimo is out in Honduras, and the young man is getting the love and support that he wasn't getting over here. I tell you that. Yeah, and he's finally seeing that there's another community out there that will go to bat for you, and hopefully he taps into that because that will build your brand. But yeah, exactly what they did with Cotto was putting him around at the times, his Father's Day and all that stuff time and the Puerto Rican parade and all that coming through. And yeah, of course. I mean, then you bring in a Madison Square Garden, it's gonna be all la segunda isla del encanto over there. You know what I mean? So it's smart.
What support was?
But Xander Sayers is gonna take that.
Oh, leave my boy alone. I don't want to hype him up. I don't want to mention my boy's name.
Yeah, listening to Paulie Malignaggi's giving
the majority of the people were supporting Tio out here. What support wasn't he getting?
I was even surprised when I was in the garden. Like, I ain't never seen so much Honduras in my life.
In Nueva York.
People really got mad at Tio, like Punch was saying, when he started saying that shit after the fight.
Yeah, after the fight. Yeah.
Nah,
No, I mean that made us bitter to what he said. But I mean, as an encompass, as dude, I mean, all you got to do is just if these kids live on the social media, that kid always getting his damn hate. You know what I mean? And
social media is not the real world, bro.
Yeah,
it is not, but that's their world.
But no, I seen Tio at the Oscar Valdez fight. I seen him at the couple fights out here in LA. Everywhere he went, he got love. So
the best thing
in the real fight game, he was getting love from the fans.
Yeah. I think the best thing the best thing that he's in Honduras right now. He's getting mad love right now. Like, I'm talking like that, like hundreds of people's. I got videos. You know what I'm saying? That 100 people's like he's getting that love, right? But it was a detrimental. I was there in the fight, and even after the fight, when he was sitting in the turnbuckle, people still clapping for him. Like, he's like, I try my best. But then when his father was outside of the ring and saying 11-3, 10-2, and then that he was like it was like 5 minutes, and then like Tio just snapped, and he got out the turnbuckle, and then he went to the interview with Kambosos, and he said what he said, and while they was cheering him, then they went boo, like the same people. I'm like, and I was like, and I was like, in my seat, like, no, don't say that, no, man. Oh, you gonna get it, man. You gonna get it now. I was like, nah, man. Don't do that.
That was worse than when Broner said the whole hood know I beat him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was certainly along those lines, man.
I mean, he get a lot of respect back though if he had acknowledged that Jordan did beat him. If he'd acknowledged that.
It just goes to show how young and how young he still is. He's still a growing man. Emotionally, he's still growing, and
it's no excuse. You know what? It's no excuse once you head in the ring. The only not bad thing, but as me as a boxing content creator, and then you know what I'm saying, I built the friendship with him, right? And anybody that know me like that in my circle, and they ask me like, what you think about Mario? I'm about to battle on the fight, and I said, he shouldn't be in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't come out and do a video and say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done interviews with Kambosos too. So imagine I do an interview, be like, he's feeling like this, but I'm like that serious. I'm like, he shouldn't be in that ring tomorrow.
Really?
Nah, bro. He was done, bro.
Yeah, and that Friday you were talking about
that Friday night. Wow. And he was like, he was supposed to. I'm telling you, and this is. I don't give a fuck what haters say. I'm just going by what I'm experiencing, me being there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
at the end of the day,
like, can't breathe. He's like, Punch, man. I feel like quadruple worse than I can't breathe. And the family is like, I remember we was in the store hotel, and it was like 1 o'clock. So we in the bar, WBO, WBC, a couple boxing, people and stuff like that. They're in the store hotel, right? And then he's upstairs and he's like suffering, right? His mother comes down, like, we gotta take him to the hospital, right?
Wow.
And I'm like, and I was telling him that if I did a video when they was giving him the picture, some artist was giving him a picture, a portrait, right? I put it up, but like after that, we was just chilling, talking. He got a haircut, and he's like, and I'm like, man, is it asthma? Because my son suffered from chronic asthma as well. So when I was seeing them, it's like I'm seeing my son, like my son is 14 years old, so I know I could see the way he breathes, because my son always had chronic. When my son gets sick, we in the hospital, So I'm seeing him, and I'm like, he's reminding me of my own son, like, you're not right. Don't step. Like, I can't go to a basketball game without my son, because the coach is not going to react when my son is getting, if he's having this attack. My son can have an attack and still play. Like you get used to, because my son always had it. First time he was like 1 year old. So he always had it. We always had to work and have treatment and have this gas tank and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with him, I he has chronic asthma. So I'm like, yo, nah, you ain't right, bro. And I'm gonna say this, and people don't know. The weigh-in, everybody knows that there's a weigh-in before the weigh-in.
Yeah.
If you don't know, do collapse after the weigh-in.
What?
The first weigh-in.
Yeah, his dad said that.
Yeah, the official weigh-ins.
The official weigh-in, after the weigh-in, he collapsed. That's why it took a long time. It took like 15, 20 minutes so they could do the ceremony weigh-in.
Yeah.
Wow. But then the accountability still goes to him, and it still goes to his team, because if he was like that, even if everybody's saying you got to go to the hospital, take him to the hospital, and he's saying no. And I say it, once a fighter is the boss of, then your career is going to go down. It got to be somebody there that says, no, you got to cut it off. I don't give a fuck how much money is how much money. And he's telling me, yo, I don't got money in the bank. I only got 20. I only got 20. The only thing that's hooking me up right now is these endorsements.
Wow. And this is what I hope for him going forward. Wow. I hope he adds a sports psychologist to his payroll.
And I'm only saying this not because we it's already in the open. Like we had these conversations.
He's a high performing athlete, but he needs to keep his mental health just as high as his physical. When people talk about mental health, they don't get it. LeBron James has a sports psychologist. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, all the top athletes in every sport, they have a sports psychologist working with them year round to make sure that their family life and their mental health outside of their sport doesn't interfere with their ability to perform.
A lot of pressure, man. You got to do.
I agree with that 100. And it's beyond. When you say sports psychologist, it doesn't necessarily mean about sports. Just a fucking life psychologist.
It's balancing because athletes have to sacrifice time away from their real life outside of their identity as whatever their sport is.
Yeah.
The problem I see with Tio is his family's so ingrained in his life. Like Tio needs a chance to grow and be Tio Jr. by himself.
Independent.
Every man has to go through that journey.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But you know what? I say the same. I agree. But that journey alone, then it has to be some time away from boxing as well. In my opinion,
absolutely.
Knowing because the dude is like he was raised just to be a boxer. He got no friends. He got no aunt. That's why you always see him with his dad. That's when people be like, "Hey, yo, and people gonna be like, oh, no punches because you know the family or whatever." I'm like, no, it's hard because that's his best friend, that's his trainer, and his dad. It's not like that's just his trainer and that's it. He does his own thing. No,
that's because they're always at the fights together. I've seen them at 3 or 4 fights together. They do this is like the dynamic duo. Like
that's the click. That's the click.
And as a man, you can't have your own family and a wife until you learn how to separate. Like just as men, we're talking as men. You still have to there's moments where you have to figure out your life and how to be a man by yourself.
Amen.
And I want Tio to get to that place, not as a fighter, but just as a man. And he'll be a better fighter because of that.
I back you up on that.
Yeah, I think he'd be a better fighter if he brings back Joey.
That's why I like to share shit. Even and there's fans that don't give a damn about fighters. They only give a damn about the fight. I just want to see this fight. I want to see this fight. But I like, to bring some insight if they let me. Right? They give me the green light or whatever. Right? Yeah. It's like when I spoke to Boo Boo, and he'll be like, it's not just the promoters and stuff like that. It's the fans. The fans is giving everybody a pass. Like they're not, like I don't know what to do. Like fighters feel like everybody hates them. Like they feel like even with Tio, he's like, I say, what's the percentage? 80. What's the percent? He goes 80-20. 80% hate me. 20. I said, nah, bro, you got a lot of fans, bro. He said, nah, man, they hate me, bro. They hate me. Like this dude wasn't even happy. Like after the Lomachenko fight.
That's because he gets on this YouTube and
because they
Instagram
get
and all
on
that
they
shit,
get
and
on the
Yeah.
internet and they start
all
And
they
that's
do is
why I tell.
bash, man,
Oh, I'll tell you all that shit. That's fake. When fighters say that they don't look at YouTube, they every single
shit.
day. Así,
They watch,
mimito.
yeah.
En
They
Twitter. Y eso le come la mente a ellos.
absolutely,
and
absolutely.
The great ones in every sport use, and not even just sport, the great ones in every industry, they use that as motivation.
Oh yeah.
But some of them, but
the great ones.
Look at with Ryan. What Ryan was like, yo, I'm like, he's like, yo, Punch, yo, you funny though. I'm like, because I'm thinking he mad because I did a video and I said the golden boy got his golden girl, right? So so his people's it's my envy, yo, and like. Hey, me di un boche. She started cursing me out. I never did this before. I never, but you had me the way that you said it and stuff like that. And then we had a conversation. Are you a real journalist? Because if you're a journalist, you would try to hit somebody up and get the real story. Like he didn't, because I was saying that, you know, when he pulled out from the July 4th fight, right? So I did a video and blah, blah, and everybody was talking about it. She's like, no, you got to know the real story. Where you got the story from? I said, I'm just saying what Steve Kim was saying. She's like, what? That's not the real story. I said, I'm just saying what ESPN was saying. That's all I was saying. I was saying, don't get mad at me, you know? But this is what it is. Da, 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 da. And she told me, I'm like, yo, just hit me up if there's a thing, if you know, a real story. I spoke to Henry and like, you know, it's all right. We don't get mad like that, whatever. But then
it's just different now, man. These athletes are softer.
Yes,
I say.
You know why?
I say it's
this guy. You know why, Punch? When Oscar De La Hoya had his whole fishnet, he was still fighting, and motherfuckers was talking shit, and he still went out there and beat ass.
But let's. They didn't. I mean, the fighters.
They had Oscar with pictures and fishnets, and he still went out and say, "What's up, fucker? I'll fuck all y'all up," and he still did it.
Yeah, but could you imagine if Mike Tyson at the time had this? What?
Whoa,
he would have killed somebody, bro.
Come on, when he told a female that you can't do a interview unless I fornicate with you. You think that shit pass? And now,
bro, it'll pass now because it's different. You know why? And I'll give you one reason. The heavyweight champion of the world will still get away with shit when you're knocking motherfuckers out. Yeah, it's just a spectacle. It draws something than any other sport. If you're the heavyweight champ and you're a bad motherfucker, you still get away with a lot of shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's a special thing in boxing. That's why I don't want those movements coming into boxing, because if Gervonta Tank Davis was a ball player, look at if he was a NBA player, that's it. What he did to his baby mom and for everybody,
and that showed the hypocrisy of Espinosa. They suspended, they canceled the Rolly fight, but there's a video of him choking a bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, no shit. Good lord.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Or when Kovalev do with the chick
in the airplane?
Yeah,
I think he kicked her.
I remember.
And Pulev with the chick too.
He kissed the chick. Billy Joe Saunders was hitting the heavy back, saying this is the way that you beat up a woman.
Yeah.
But also combat sports gets more of a pass for that fuck shit because
that girl had a nipple out, man. So he probably thought he had it was okay.
Yeah, I say boxers are crazy. That's
why they won't cancel? Because remember during the Mayweather McGregor presser, they were saying that they was slurring the gays and everybody, and they didn't get canceled.
Oh yeah.
Yo, but look at Manny Pacquiao when Nike they left as his endorsement.
Manny went too crazy. Manny started quoting the Bible, saying they're all going to
That's
hell.
not crazy, man. That's Manny. That's
this ain't
Manny Pacquiao.
Manny went overboard.
You start bringing religion into it, man. Then you got
he went overboard. He went too far. He could have said the slurs and not said that they're going.
Come on. He ain't go overboard. He's speaking facts, bro. That's not overboard. What happened? You a socialist Democrat?
I'm a moderate. I'm a moderate.
You're progressive.
There's stuff you have to be progressive on. There's stuff you have to be conservative on.
Yeah, man.
Nah, come on, but yeah, he was conservative. He's like that animals know better than humans, right?
Animals do that shit in the wild too. You've seen it. You go watch the National Geographic.
Hell yeah, I watch it all the time.
Oh man, we got a social democrat in the panel.
Hey.
We have a social man. It's not Honduras right now.
Yeah, yo, gentlemen, nos vemos.
All right, my brother. Gracias, mi hermano.
Peace.
Thanks to you, man.
Yeah,
Peace.
Peace. Come on, man.
So we gonna get Tank Davis versus Thurman punching. You're gonna be there, huh?
Yo, if he's fighting the dude in the halal truck, I'm paying for the pay-per-view. Look at the shirt, man. Hey, yo, look at the back. Hold on. Look at the back. Hold on.
Showtime, CBS. So good.
What the back says, son?
Shit.
If
Thurman, look at that. You got CBS up on that shit
CBS,
too, huh?
baby.
I know it.
If Thurman and Tank do fight, Punch is gonna beat her at the fight live with a flute. Team Thurman.
Thurman, ride or die, man. Thurman.
And the sad thing is Thurman still has the best resume at 147 compared to all these dudes.
I know it.
I say nobody done anything more significant than him.
In this era of guys, Crawford, Spence, Thurman still has the best resume.
Yo, but you know what? How much you want to bet? Once it's Saturday, February 5th, all the YouTube channels going live. Watch everybody talking shit, right? How much you want to bet they all gonna be doing the live show?
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
And I think right now is like cool to say, I'm streaming that shit. Yeah, right, man. You pay for that and then tell the people that you streaming that shit, man. I'm
Yo, it's very casually too. You know what I mean? The way you say it. But yeah.
Yo, I just paid my subscription on January. Ain't getting no fights on the zone. I ain't complaining. I ain't getting nothing.
I got my notifications coming up, man.
People don't know.
I'm gonna get it because of Serrano and Taylor, man.
January is never a month for boxing. There's hardly ever fights in boxing in January.
Yo, April. What they said about April 23rd? That's the fight that they're trying to do. The Usyk, White and Fury.
Yeah.
I'm just mad we don't get the Chocolatito Estrada. So now I got to go to the other fight.
Yeah, Shakur Stevenson said that is not an official date, April 30th, the Oscar Valdez fight.
You know, Bob Arum must like to stick it to Eddie, so put it on that date.
Yo, Bob Arum be playing the chess game. Bob Arum, man. I don't think he does it for money.
But I thought Shakur tweeted today that it was that it looks like it's gonna be on the 30th.
Shakur Stevenson said that there was no signed contract or nothing like that.
Oh, so it's not official. Okay.
Yeah, he the one that said it.
It's probably coming. They've been working on the Fury White takes precedent. They've been trying to get backdoor deals, all this shit.
Yeah, move over. We need that. We need that fight strictly just for Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. All eyes on them.
Yeah, they need to be the main.
Yeah, because if they do Shakur Stevenson and Valdez, that's gonna hurt.
Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Shakur's Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
that's gonna hurt.
He should start promoting it like that.
No, it'll definitely hurt because they'll put it out here on the West Coast and.
Jamel Hearing, the Jamel Hearing and Shakur Stevenson fight should have been here in New York instead of Atlanta.
Or
because they both from the tri-state area.
It should have been in DC or something. There's more.
They both from the tri-state area.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. DC or that whole up there, like there are more boxing fans over there than Atlanta.
Yeah. What y'all think? What y'all think gonna happen after? When y'all think that's when that's it? Like Mayweather promotion needs to pull the trigger on Gervonta Tank Davis and be like, that's it, he gonna fight. Y'all think it's gonna be after the Rolly? Y'all think that's it? Like that, there is no more.
No more sideshow attractions.
Yeah, like y'all think that this is the last one.
No, because they can. There's a couple guys lined up. He can get Keith. He can get Mikey Garcia. They got about 2 or 3 more fights where they can do these novelty things up until next year.
Man,
And then he goes
I like
The
I
thing
used to
is-
follow Javante Tank Davis.
Maybe they gotta wait till what
too.
happens in his trial next. What is it in March? He's having a trial. So
Who? Yeah,
Tank.
March.
The thing is, these guys don't want to fight 3-4 times a year like Cartelo, so they're never going to be big stars.
AKA King Nelo, AKA Cartelo, AKA Payday, AKA get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, whatever they do with Tank, I really don't care. I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah, he's never going to be a big star. They don't fight enough to be a big star.
I don't, you know, it's not like, oh, I want to see him against this guy, that guy. You know, whenever they decide, whatever.
Who y'all think should be in that undercard to make it a bigger event? Like if Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, who you think should be co-main event?
Devin Haney with Maxie Hughes.
Yo, you know what I was thinking about?
No, what's his name at 140? Who's at 140 with them?
What, Montana Love?
Montana Love got to be on that undercard.
Probably.
That would help.
You know what I was thinking?
And Alicia Baumgartner should have been on that undercard.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. It's the good thing about it is that in boxing, the girls that are the most exciting is actually the most attractive ones.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Estrada, Baumgartner, Serrano, and they're the most exciting right now. I mean, and I like Jessica McCaskill too.
Hey man, you better mention Clarissa, bro.
Come on.
Why
you always bring your girl? Why you always bring your girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you see where Shields?
Come on, man.
There we go.
Come on, that's Antonio Tava with a wig. Stop.
Yeah,
the fighters.
You messed up, man.
I know that's
Women boxers, they better pray Holly Holm comes back to boxing. If Holly Holm comes back to boxing, she'll bring a nice jolt to the sport. And
how old is Holly Holmes though?
She's probably one of the only ones that can command a 7-figure purse and do good numbers.
But all these girls are getting up in age. Natasha Jonas is 37, and she's attractive. Natasha Jonas, Jessica McCaskill is 36, 37. Katie Taylor is 35.
And they're making 6 figures now. So
what are the youngest one?
Is 7 figures.
Clarissa Shields.
Yeah. You see where Jake Paul and Shields invited Paul to her next fight?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say, Casey boy.
Ringside, yeah.
I was gonna say that maybe Clarissa Shields she should have never went at Jake Paul.
No, they patched things up now though, and she invited him.
I think because she see it. She see
money. There's money.
Punch, you'll be at that March card with Berlanga and Xander.
He's bringing the women boxing to light, where they can make some money, and she wants to be part of it. She said, because she's all about promoting women boxing. You know, Clarissa Shields. That's.
Come on, he's doing it. Come on, he's doing a good job. You can't knock him.
She knows
you can't knock
him.
She
knows that. So they partner together. I mean, she invited him to be ringside in her fight, and then they're gonna talk afterwards and all that. You know, so that's good.
Yeah, you
good
can't. You
boxing
can't.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't knock them. Once somebody's coming into the sport of boxing and giving value to fighters, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what
he went out of too, though. He went out of too. You know his ass. You know he's gonna do that shit too.
This is how you expose boxing. You do expose boxing when we see purse bids, right? Because if a fighter be like, well, his promoter be like, well, I'm not paying for this fight. You know what I'm saying? You're not worth this. And then purse bid, and then somebody gives you twice as much, triple as much. Well, what the fuck do you mean? And then they bid on the fight too. They bid on the fight. Like, oh, so I am worth. So it takes a purse bid for you to give me what I really want.
Yeah, and what is going to make me laugh is the undercard fighters are going to get paid what UFC fighters make, but everybody complaining about UFC fighter pay.
Yeah.
See, that's facts right there. Like, it's
undercard boxer fighters and the off TV card fighters, they get paid worse than UFC fighters.
No shit. Wow.
Go to the fights and see the fights where they're on maybe Facebook or nobody's in the audience. Those dudes ain't making no 50.
Yeah, the early.
Exactly.
Not sure. I know that for a fact.
That's a fact. The thing is, I understand that the biggest stars, or from UFC are not making the same type of money that of the biggest stars of boxing, but overall, up and down, they're getting paid.
You know why? That's why, to be honest, it's sometimes not even smart to go fast. Like when a fighter be like, I'll do this in 8 fights. That doesn't mean you're gonna get money in the 8 fights.
What's the champion over there? That one that retired, undefeated. What's his name?
Khabib.
UFC.
Khabib.
Yeah, Khabib. Yeah, he had a press release today, something about going after UFC.
Well, he's promoted, but Khabib was once he started winning in the UFC, he was getting 7 figures. The thing is, they don't.
He's speaking out as far as the UFC in general, that don't pay their fighters enough.
Well, he's promoting his own thing too now. So
said, let me get this. Jay Kurt said, "Don't get the hate on Devin for all he does is win, no matter what." Good looking out. See, I don't hate Devin. I think there's people that just get it confused. I just be like, look out, like yo, you that belt that you have don't have no power. So I'm just saying, yo, don't pay the. I mean, you don't need that fee coming.
Right.
You don't need all it is. It's a belt. He's not a champion.
You don't need
so that's why it doesn't have no weight.
I don't hate on Devin.
You don't need that 90,000, 90,000. If you're getting paid $3 million, you're paying 90,000 for that belt. 90,000 that nobody respects.
Yeah, but how much more is he making because of it? So he could afford that 90,000 because he's making another 1 point something million or whatever.
But you know what? Do you know why these other fighters, his potential opponents, be like, nah, because that 3 million is not really the fighter's worth. It's because he's a promoter. It's not the fighter's purse why he's getting the 3 mil. It's really just because he's getting a bigger cut. So I think that it's almost like who you think?
But that cut got bigger when he got the belt, though.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna get it, right? But at some point when you're gonna get it, like Ryan Garcia don't give a damn about the belt. He don't give a damn. He's still gonna be a main event.
Yeah, but I mean, then it comes down to what's more important. I mean, as a person, what the legacy part, or if I'm cashing in, the kid has already made like out of this belt, $15 million. Hey man, good for him. I mean,
for this era of American fighters, it's about the money. They don't care about legacy. The majority.
Yeah,
they're not built for legacy either.
They don't fight enough to build a legacy, and they're not wired that way, and that's okay. But
it's like all, to be honest, it's all athletes. Like we'll hear a basketball player be like, all I care is about getting a ring. No. What you care about is getting the multi-million-dollar. It's getting the multi-million-dollar
There's
contract.
very few. Like Patrick Mahomes cares about legacy. Tom Brady cares about legacy.
Well, you have to be built for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
not everybody's built for it.
And in regards to Haney, I don't hate on Haney. I call out his bullshit though. Nobody's ducking him. If we go back to when Vasyl Lomachenko won the WBC, he won a vacant WBC belt that Mikey Garcia left in 2019 September.
But there was another belt on the line. What was it?
No. Check this out. Lomachenko won that vacant belt when he fought Campbell. Remember? And then
the other belt.
No, it was WBC was up for grab. Remember, it was vacant because Mikey Garcia.
Right, but there was another belt on the line too.
Yeah, what I'm saying is he won that WBC belt, and then a month later, Haney won his fight to become the mandatory. And remember, Comey and Teofimo was set up for December of that same year, and it was already agreed upon that Lomachenko was going to fight the winner of Comey Lopez for unification.
He didn't fight to become his mandatory. He just fought for the position of getting the interim belt. Yeah, it was not a mandatory.
Interim will be the mandatory order. So
no, it wouldn't have been.
They would have ordered it eventually, but not right away. What I'm saying is, after that, it was already set up for the timeline. Okay, he's going to fight. Lomachenko is going to fight the winner of Teo Comey for unified belt. Then COVID hit. People forget in beginning of 2020, Devin Haney had surgery. he couldn't fight the first 6 months of 2020. And then by that time, COVID, nobody was fighting. And then Tio and Loma, they'll fight till the end of 2020. So nobody was ducking Haney. He just likes to, he thinks that nobody was ducking him. Top Rank had already planned it to like, okay, Tio's going to fight Comey. Loma's going to fight this. He might get another belt. And then if whoever's Tio Comey wins, they're going to fight March or April 2020. And COVID fucked that all up.
But Devin Haney always knew that he was never going to get Loma or anything like that. He knew that Loma was going to get the franchise before he even got the interim belt.
And the reason that Loma
that's why Tio left the tournament.
The reason Loma got the franchise because Bob Arum was so worried that Eddie Hearn and Haney were going to force the Mando to purse bid.
Yeah, but unifications trumps the mandatory if there even was one.
Yeah, and I'm saying so. Nobody was ever ducking Haney at all. Haney he couldn't fight because he needed surgery.
Right. Didn't they strip him momentarily too when they gave him the belt?
Or it was like recess or something.
You're right. Anyway.
All right, I gotta get off, fellas. I gotta get some sleep.
I hear you, man. I'm about to do the same here in a minute, man.
All right, peace out, fellas.
All right, man. Peace out. The only Sanch.
Yep.
Huepa.
Peace out, peace out.
Háblame un té. Está comiendo ese, ¿viste? Y no ofrece.
We got about an inch of snow over here in Atlanta.
Hey,
man.
I got to do pee-pee.
Pretty cool.
Ah, está comiendo.
No, I got to do pee-pee. Yeah, but man, but man, it's been a short Friday. I wasn't even gonna go live. I wasn't even gonna go live, but
dude, I was in my nap like Rapstar says all the time, and then I'm like, yeah, punch ain't gonna go on tonight. Okay, and you did the same thing yesterday, man. I didn't know you were on, but you came on late.
Yeah,
I didn't come that late.
Well, I don't know. I fell asleep, bro. Me quedé dormido. Then in the morning, I saw that you had Nonito.
For you, but in the West Coast, it's still early, maybe.
So Kambosos is not going to fight Haney. Do we know that for
sure? I want that fight, but I don't.
It's like 25% chance.
It sounds like the same thing. Like, well, we offered him, they're not offering. There's no talks. Yeah. He's calling out Ryan.
Cam said something about he outpriced himself. Yeah.
My realistic, no feelings, no nothing. My realistic that Kambosos is gonna get a top 10, top 15 opponent from whatever sanction or whatever ranking in any sanctioning body.
Yeah.
He's gonna get that good payday because I think he deserves. I think Peter Khan is gonna want it. Lou DiBella is gonna want it. Like I think he deserves to get to be real. He fought a couple fighters outside of his home. He fought Tio. He's gonna be. He could do an easy fight and collect a good 3-4 million.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Had he not been, but he did a lot of capping. To me, he needs to fight one of these top dogs.
Damn right.
He put all that shit. He does that. I'm not gonna look at him the same way. No respect. He needs to fight one of these top dogs.
But
once he got back to Australia, he changed. Everything changed.
You know what I mean? Hey, does he deserve to get paid? Absolutely. Should he fight in hometown? Absolutely. But it has to be against Loma, Haney, or
Tank. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got to be somebody of significant caliber, man.
He said Ryan Garcia said you can't be an emperor with no army.
That's it.
I know. Yo, good looking out, Edward. He said Cartelo is fighting for legacy and getting paid, my friends. Motherfuckers, motherfuckers. Good looking out, Edward Cruz. Facts. What I was gonna say is that I understand his confidence, right? But he's got too much to the point where I'm the emperor and everybody got to look down on me.
I know.
It's sounding a little bit too like I'm Michael Jackson. I'm the king of pop. I'm so high up there. You know what I mean? That type of crazy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, dude, do you know that even if you have all the belts, that these guys will still make good money without you? Like, with all the belts, they could even X you out. Yeah, stay on Australia. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I mean, does Gervonta Tank Davis give a damn about Kambosos?
No.
If Devin, put it this way, Kambosos in Australia, right? And Gervonta Tank Davis, you know, I'm gonna fight Rolly Romero, pay-per-view. And let's say Devin Haney says, and Ryan Garcia, let's fight each other. You think everybody really gonna give a damn about Kambosos? Let's be real.
No.
Even with all the belts, if they say Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
or I mean, look, I know it's a long shot right now because we think it's already going one way, but you know, Tio's out in Honduras, he's comes back.
And this is what I mean, though. This is what I mean right now, that these guys could set a trend where they have to put the belt federation on handcuffs. They gotta change. Devin Haney says, let me let go of this belt. Hey, yo, Ryan, let's make this fight.
Yeah.
And they make that fight.
That would be a great fight.
What about Anthony Joshua? What about Anthony Joshua? Anthony Joshua says, I don't want to fight Usyk. How about Deontay Wilder?
Yeah.
Right, make the next biggest fight, fan-friendly fight that's out there. I can see that.
And without the belts, just like Khan and Brooke sold out the first day. The tickets was on sale. Yeah. And this is what I mean. Right now in the sport of boxing, the fighters could do that. They could be like, F the belts, and there's enough lucrative fights in the sport of boxing. Even if Canelo Alvarez says, you know what, I'm going to drop the belts in 168. I'm going to go 160 and let me fight these guys. Or I'm going to drop the belt, I'm going to vacate the belt and meet me in the catchweight. It's still going to be the same thing.
But it would require everybody getting on the same page, and that's way too complicated.
So who's going?
Does it make sense? Absolutely, it does make sense. Pero
because Cam could be sitting over there waiting, taking shit fights, whatever he's got to do over there, and then while your boy Tio's getting better over here, and they could get that rematch, man.
Bro, nobody would. I'm gonna be real. Nobody will be in America if they say Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Nobody be caring about Kambosos, even with all the belts.
No.
Fuck you. Stay over there.
Yeah, you can keep the
Let's be
belts
real.
over there. Yeah, no shit.
Shit.
But
will anybody be like, nah, one of you guys? If they say Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lomachenko and Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia,
forget about it. He done.
Let's be honest. Will anybody be like, nah, y'all ducking Kambosos?
So
I don't think so. I mean, y'all can prove me wrong,
but these guys over here ain't gonna do that, man, because they don't want to. They run this the scam of boxing where they want to elongate their careers so far as they can, and even though they're not doing what Tank is doing specifically, but they're still fighting specific fighters so they can make sure they keep on winning and keep it going. So I mean, are they gonna want to fight each other right now? I don't see that.
160 don't want to fight each other. They haven't in past few years. Charlo, Boo Boo, fucking Triple G, Murata, none of them fought each other. They all got belts.
But what are the and they're all going, like I said, they're all going through his bidding war. But I was gonna say, Tio comes back from Honduras, he's feeling good, he gets himself a good nutrition. He feels like, you know what, I could do the 135 fight one more time.
Yeah, go over there.
And he puts his head in, what's gonna be the biggest fight out of all of them? Haney, Loma, or Teofimo Lopez rematch against Kambosos in Australia?
Yeah, rematch to me would be a big fight.
Rematch would be the biggest fight. I'm just saying, is that likely gonna happen? Probably more likely not, because the way Tio's feeling about it. But I mean, I'm just saying, in a hypothetical.
Yeah, Cam probably wouldn't give him the fight. That's what it is. I'm sure Tio would want it. I'm sure he'd want to run it back. I'm sure, especially once he gets better and everything, and he's good to go. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna want to run it back.
He's got the money for the nutritionist.
I'm getting sleep. I'm about to be out, bro.
Está bien, hermanito. I was about to do the same. I was waiting on you to do the curtain call.
Good looking now, yo. T-Pop, what's good, brother? I'm out of here, yo. Good looking now, man. Thank you.
God bless everyone, man.
Hey, God bless. HLD, God bless. The next, yo, everybody. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next, man.